Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hi. Welcome on in. What's going on? Good to see everyone here. Bree, hello. Nettles, hi. Halloween, hello. Whitmer, hi. Welcome. Jacob, Brookie, Savvy Kitten, how we doing? Liza, I hope that work goes well. Austin, how we doing? Hi. Hello, everyone. Apparently, the Discord bot didn't work because I'm seeing Corey had to put in a man. Thank you, Corey, if you're watching. Um, I don't know why the Discord bot didn't work. It just sometimes the API gets unpaired every now and then. It's just behind the scene dev things, I'm sure, but not the biggest deal. Thank you so much, Corey, for shouting that out. Hi, Ron. Hi, what's up? Hi, welcome. I hope that everyone's having a good end to their weekend. I've been kind of busy because if you guys don't know, Morgan and I are heading to Toronto as of tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to be in Toronto from Monday through Friday. So until the 8th, and we probably won't get back in time to do anything on the 8th. So we're going to both try to stream. By the way, this is an announcement. I should probably make this announcement as well. Bot's a little EP today. Yeah, it gets that way sometimes. That's okay, though. That is okay. What matters is that those of you who are here, and it's nice to have you here. I made an announcement about this over on the Discord, so if you're not a part of the Discord, you probably missed this. But recently, I've noticed like a downward trend in the amount of people who can make it on Fridays. And it's one of those things where, you know, I'm always trying to make sure that I'm using my week as well as I can for content and everything like that. And I've been considering for a while using Fridays as like a YouTube day where I work on like YouTube videos, I edit, that kind of thing. Maybe even upload videos specifically on Fridays. I have no idea. But I've been thinking about that for a while, but with like the sort of like downward trend in viewership on Fridays, and then combined with the fact that the few times I've done those bonus streams on Saturdays, like early before Morgan streams, things have been really good on those Saturday streams compared to those Friday evenings when people are like exhausted from the work week or aren't able to make it because like Friday's the big day that people have things to do. They go out, they see friends, whatever. And there's like tons of other streamer events going on Fridays normally. I'm thinking of potentially moving my stream schedule to be Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and early on Saturday. And a lot of people seem to like that idea, especially due to the fact that that'll also open up the stream schedule so that it could catch some people who are maybe on like European time, people who normally can't get here due to whatever time zone they're in. So I'm thinking about doing it that way, and it seemed like a lot of people received the idea of that pretty well. So I might be shifting the schedule coming up here, but I'll have a whole, like, you know, most of a week to think about it with this Toronto trip. So I figured I'd just, like, for the sake of transparency, for the sake of the fact that I'm always trying to be an open book, that might be something that goes on. Here, man, that was a whole fiasco to finally put into chat. Corey, you're all good. Thank you again. Thank you. I know that you've been having some like PC issues lately and stuff like that. So thank you again for making sure that the announcement went out that I was live. That was really nice. Thank you. Laura, hello. Hi. Finally made it back to a stream and ready to watch some powers. Yeah, I'm hoping tonight. It's Selfish Sunday, so I'm just going to be vibing, hanging out with everyone. Oh my god, I'm not even on screen yet. I'm hoping that while we're hanging out here tonight, I can finish this freaking pyramid level finally. It's been 3-4 straight streams of me just trying to brute force my way through it. Finally hope to beat it tonight. It should be good. And I guess the Powerwash Sim had an update as well. They added some like more bonus jobs into the game. So it's kind of good that I'm going through all of the campaign so we can get to the bonus jobs that are like 3 free new maps or something they added. So that would be kind of cool to do tonight for like Selfish Sunday, chill vibes, last stream before Morgan and I strike out to Toronto. You're not a floating bagel? I'm not today. Sometimes I feel that way. Honestly, today I do feel a little bit like that. If you guys saw the just absolute avalanche of pictures that I was putting up onto social media yesterday, Morgan and me and Morgan's family, we went out to the New York State Fair, which is a very fun fair that is in central New York. And they have like, you know, all these like farm animals there, petting zoo style type stuff. There's also like animal rescues. There's lots of like New York products that they're showing off, like New York apples, New York dairy, that kind of thing. So it's this big celebration of all the goods and services in the state, basically, and people from all over the state go every summer to that. It was the first time I'd gone in a very long time since I was like a kid, so it was a really fun time, but it was very exhausting as well because we like walked around in the heat for the whole day. Kind of rained on us a little bit. You guys might have seen the rainbow picture that popped up, but yeah, if I'm a little bit logy today, that's going on. Plus, we're scrambling to get ready for this upcoming week here, which should be really, really fun as well. So got to get my packing done, got to get a little bit of work done after the stream even before we head out to good old Canada. So that's what's going on. Chat, good news, my family has been in town this weekend and got to my house all we got my house all cleaned. Been rough keeping up with the house and mental health, but now I got a fresh start for it. Nettles, it's always nice to be able to clean up your environment a little bit so that you can you know, just feel less cluttered, both mentally and physically. I came back from a week-long vacation with my partner, and we had the absolute best time. That's great! That's what Morgan and I are about to do, so I'm very, very excited for that. Mecca, what's up? Good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Hi. Welcome, welcome. I hope that people will enjoy whatever social media posts and short-form content we put up. I was originally going to try to get the Ko-fi page set up. I might still try to do that tonight. But I was kind of, I might like soft launch it while I'm on the trip, and then like do a little bit more of like a prominent shout out for it whenever we get back from Canada. But the Ko-fi, if I do set it up, we'll have like a lot of cool behind the scenes pictures of what our trip's going to be like. So maybe I'll be doing that. We'll see. I don't know. Morgan's been getting some people subscribing to her on Ko-fi, and she's been really liking it. So I think I got to just get my butt in gear. Hope you and Morgan have a fun trip. Thank you, Brookie. I hope so, too. I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be very, very fun being able to, you know, just, like, relax, step away from content, step away from the internet a little bit, just vibe out with, you know, each other and just, like, we're looking forward to, like, exploring and then spending the evenings just eating good food and reading. So if you saw the Tonight Command or any of the going live announcements, any subs, any tips that come through tonight, we're probably going to be using for dinner. We're probably going to be using for snacks and dinner while we're in Canada, because Canada has some good-ass food, honestly. Good refresh for sure. Yeah, it's going to be a really good way to, like, reset everything and just, like, take a little bit of a break, because we've both been going kind of hard. I got to hang out with my bestie today. I pre-ordered a game we've been wanting to play together for a long time. That's so fun. That's amazing. Love that for you, Mecca. Touch Toronto grass, get some good knobs. Yeah, Toronto food is amazing. It's so, so good. Corey, you're not allowed to... Just because I mentioned that doesn't mean you get to use that command. Okay? And also, though, Toronto is great because they do have a lot of awesome places to explore throughout the city. And as I said before, we've been there a bunch, and we're very familiar with Toronto, but there's even some aspects of a city that big that we haven't been able to really dive into or anything. So very much looking forward to it. Fight me? I saw your reply on Twitter where you're like, you would lose the fight. And I was like, okay, you know, I just have to trust my mods are feral enough that, like, that's probably true. I'd probably be destroyed.
The most annoying sound in the world?
Nettles, what the heck? Guys! Oh my god, thank you. Merry September. Thank you, Nettles, thank you. What the heck? That is a lot. That's like a lot though, okay? Like when I'm like snacks, like meals, stuff like that, like $1 is fine. Thank you so much. That's really, really nice. Also, Viva la Repistance, sure. It's not real though, okay? Is the Repistance in the room with us right now? Thank you for the tag on Twitter yesterday. I really appreciate it. Dude, Austin, honestly, so, I don't know if you were familiar with Real Breaking Nate before that tag, but, like, besides Leonhardt, Real Breaking Nate is one of my other, like, he's a mutual of mine and another one of my big inspirations in the Pokemon community, and, he's a really nice dude. I hope that, he gives you a shot, looks at your portfolio and everything like that. Who are we fighting? The mods are apparently fighting me, Jenna, but hello, hi. Thanks, Twitch Mobile. All good. All of us together, for sure, we'd beat your ass. If you fought me one-on-one, though, I would no longer exist. I don't know about that, because I don't know. I feel like I'd feel bad fighting any of my mods. All of you do so many great things for me that I just let you slap me around, and I'd be like, okay, I surrender. The Repistance is always with us, and also with you. May, hello, hi. Listen, the wind might be able to run off with me, but you'll never beat me. That's your escape, is you'll just, like, harness wind jutsu, and then you'll be able to, like, be whisked away by a stiff breeze out of the reach of my fisticuffs. Yeah, okay, great. I'm so glad that you also use the word fisticuffs, Jenna. That's one of my favorite old-timey words for fighting. Maybe a compromise of fight us in Minecraft, then? Oh, my God. You guys have seen me in Minecraft. That's an unfair advantage. You'd absolutely kick my ass. Everyone. Not even just the mods. Anyone in the community would absolutely kick my ass in Minecraft. Like, it'd be a slaughter. I am not good at Minecraft. All that time I spent on the Neat Dude SMP was just me, like, harvesting material. I don't know how to do any of the, like, PvP stuff very well. Talia, what's up? Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Hens Diesel, thank you for the follow, by the way. I hope that you're having a good weekend. We just need fire and Brian would be... Stop! Stop. That's such a... You know, the first time I walked into fire in a video game and chat started making fun of me, and I was like, no, you have to check because there's, like, indie games where, like, there's fire in the environment, but it doesn't actually hurt you.
No, this is a crayon.
Nettles, that's you again? What the heck?
Ryan,
you guys just got full profile schnoz, by the way. Wasn't that cool? Thank you very, very... What the heck? Thank you so much. That's really... Can we get some pride and some hype in the chat, please? What the hell? That is a lot, though. You just were mentioning mental health stuff. You better be treating yourself to something very nice. You better be. Especially while family's in town. What the heck? Thank you very much. And even though I'm not the boss of you, that's still an order. You better listen to. I haven't played Minecraft in a long time. We would probably be evenly matched. Well, I mean, I think the idea of, like, setting down fire... I'm like a moth attracted to the flame. I always have to, every video game there's fire, I have to check if it does damage. Because the whole idea of it is, like, some games, it's visually there, but it's not actually mapped as, like, a damage source. So I have to walk into it. I have to, like, test that. But that started off as, like, me, like, being like, no, chat, it's, like, it's a perfectly reasonable thing for me to do. And now I walk into fire all the time in games without even meaning to, and you guys get to laugh at me still. So I think it's one of those things that's been an ongoing joke long enough that it's just become a truth. Because it's been, like, years of me being killed by fire in video games. It is unreal, especially in Minecraft. Holy crap. The number of things where I'm like, oh, I didn't realize the source of, like, whatever, like, this mob could actually set me on fire. Like, this... like, series of events could actually set me on fire. I don't know these things. I don't, like, keep track of them in my brain very well. I've been killed by fire in Minecraft, I think, more than anything, including, like, fall damage, including, like, creepers. It's unreal. Like, how you had to check if you could shoot the NPCs, like the Choppa and the Mashi Market. Yeah. There's just certain gamer questions that are very consistently always things I have to test, okay? Chat, I ate too many pickles? Oh, no! Like, your belly hurts from eating too many pickles? Because I've definitely been there. Are you talking about just, like, I think I ate so many pickles, now we're out of pickles, and now I'm sad? Because otherwise, like, there are some people, though, I know who do not have an upper limit on pickle eating. Like, they're just unlimited pickles. They're just shoving them down. I gotta stop fucking doing that motion. I gotta stop doing that motion on the internet. I am actually surprised there's not more clips of me doing that motion on the internet. There's people who eat pickles. There we go. Scooping them up. Pickles. I gotta stop doing the fists. Kia, hello, hi. What a way for you to join chat. I don't do these things. Me every morning when I wake up. Listen, May, yeah, okay. I feel like I'm constantly called out in this community, okay? I stopped gathering them. Oh my God. Because there were too many, Brie? Is that what it is? But it's when you get the like pickle tart in your mouth and your face puckers. Oh yeah, no, absolutely understand what you're talking about with that. Like, cause pickles are like a little bit, they're kind of like soury flavored, you know. I missed it. Corey, don't you worry about it. There's nothing that happened that is out of the ordinary for me on stream. That said, have you guys, okay, maybe my For You page on TikTok is just way too chaotic for its own good. But have any of you seen the dude? I think he's called like the Glizzy Gobbler or something, but he's in a full hot dog costume with giant sunglasses on. And he has like he pantomimes that he's eating hot dogs. He's one of those NPC live streamers on TikTok. So people will like donate a little bit of money to him and he'll be like, "Thank you very much for your glizzies." And then he'll do that hand motion and be pretending to eat hot dogs. And then if you donate enough money to him, he'll actually take a real hot dog and start eating it in a certain way on stream. But that is something, he comes up on my For You page at least once a day, and I'm just like, I don't know how I got here. I do not know how the Glizzy Gobbler got onto my, like, NPC streamer got onto my For You page daily. Also, Chad, I went to the IKEA for the first time today. That place is massive. IKEA is a liminal space you can absolutely get lost in, Nettles. The fact that you're here now, I'm proud of you. You know, got some new throw pillows, very nice. The whatnot. Listen, Austin, it's a very, very dedicated bit, and I respect the grind because the man's energy is almost like he uses full forearm to do the motion. I'm doing it behind my head, but he goes, "Thank you for your service," like that, and he even makes like the noises into the mic. It's very, if you have misophonia, do not scroll away as soon as you see him. But he is, for whatever reason, on my For You page all the time. By the way, these are the types of things that I might be making YouTube commentary videos about at some point. Just because I'm like, I don't know what happened to my For You page. We're on a totally different side of TikTok. I feel that way, yeah. Yeah, why do you have the glizzy emote? Because, you know, it just Ethan Nestor Stan things. Just ex-Cranky Crew things. I hate the word glizzy. Well, I mean, he could have named himself something far more cursed than the Glizzy Gobbler, but I get it. He could have easily have named himself the Throat Goat. Like, I feel like that was probably, like, his next choice on the list. I know I've been told it's hot dog, but it sounds like a lie. Here's the thing. I've never, ever heard someone call a hot dog a glizzy in the wild. So, like, anyone out there who's watching, right, have you ever actually heard someone use the phrase glizzy as a replacement for hot dog unironically, where they weren't trying to make it sound like absolutely cursed, where they weren't like trying to make a joke out of it? Is that a real term? Do people actually call it a glizzy? Are they like, "Oh, I want a glizzy with everything on it. I want a glizzy with like relish and mustard and shit on it"? Never? Yeah, not offline? Right. Like every time I hear the word. Listen, Nettles. Hello, everyone. Nyan. I have completed my first week of university. Proxima Centauri, congrats to you. Amazing. That's a big milestone. It genuinely is. Welcome. Welcome. I hope that you're enjoying your weekend so far. Very proud of you. That is a big accomplishment. It's a South Jersey / Philly thing, so unfortunately, yes. Really? I didn't know that. I've been to Jersey and Philly, like, a bunch of times, and I had no idea. I had no idea that was a thing. That's so wild. Okay. South Jersey. That kind of makes sense. So, I've never even heard the term glizzy before the Glizzy Gobbler shenanigans. It sure is a phrase, you know? Heard Dan do it. Red Hero Dan, he says it without the meme. He actually calls them glizzies. He's like, they're shoving dust to Brookie. God damn it. I will watch that clip after stream and sit in my shame. Wait, let me pull up my For You page. Let me see if I can find the Glizzy Gobbler for you guys. Let me show you. I don't know if this is gonna get me banned from Twitch if I show off the Glizzy Gobbler, because he makes some very dedicated motions. He's full hot dog costume, big sunglasses, shoving them hot dogs down. Just real. He's there. He exists. Okay, yeah, Glizzy Gobbler. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna turn on the sounds because misophonia people will hate it, so I'm not gonna turn on the sounds. But this is what this man does. This is just NPC TikTok stream. He's got like fake hot dogs. He does he double fists. You know? It's like he does a lot of salutes. He goes like, thank you for your glizzies, like in the military voice. So there's the there he goes. He's really glizzing out there. That's a pretty regular live on my feed. TikTok lives are interesting. That sure is a word to describe them, Cookie Bean. Hello, by the way. Hi, welcome to the stream, everybody. Then defends himself when he call him out. Well, I mean, okay, so I actually don't know. I've known Bread Hero Dan for years at this point, but I actually don't know what part of the U.S. he's from. So I can't, like, you know, defend him for using the phrase glizzy. If he's from South Jersey or Philly, as chat has informed me, then maybe I can give him the pass. But holy God, what a weird word, right? They're just called hot dogs, you know? They're just called hot dogs. You don't need to call them a glizzy. I don't even know how I'm going to have to look into the origin of that phrase, you know? Georgia, then he has no excuse. No one down in Georgia called them glizzies when I was down in the South, when I was living in the South. Everyone just called them dogs or hots or hot dogs. All I got to say is New York State, where I live, we call them hots most of the time. We call them red hots or white hots, depending on what kind they are. Or just sausages, you know? There's some lives where they, like, explore abandoned buildings. I've seen those. Those are, like, the urban exploring. That stuff's kind of cool. Very dangerous. Also, kind of weird because I'm like, you're leaving this, like, video evidence that you, like, broke into this no trespassing area. Theoretically, you could get in trouble. Not that I give a shit, but I'm always like, man, if you're going to commit crimes, maybe don't leave the evidence laying around on the internet. He just moved to New York with his girlfriend. I actually did not know that. The only time I ever talked to Dan, Bread Hero Dan, these days is when, like, Molly and Wade put together a lobby or something. So close to Philly, I refuse to call them glizzies. May. Hold strong, soldier. Oh, my God. Hold strong. Jackanista, hello. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Fish and Cats, how we doing? Hello. Just want to stop by. I hope you're well. I hope that you do very, very well this week, everybody. It's nice to see some of you. It's very, very good. Welcome aboard. Wait, speaking of, I didn't do good news, I just realized. Chat, 2 people shared good news way up here. Did I miss any good news, by the way, when I was rambling about glizzies? Let me scroll up quick. If you have good news, drop it in the chat. Make sure that it's something we can all comfortably enjoy together. But outside of that, chat, make sure you're rooting each other on, celebrating each other's good news. We'd love to see it. Love, love, love to see your good news. No, I don't think I'd missed any. That's good. Some very good stuff. Welcome aboard, everyone. Hope you're having a good weekend. Really do. Tonight, it's all about just chilling out, vibing out. Morgan and I leave for Toronto for like a week, coming up here tomorrow. And we won't see you all again until Saturday. So it will be fun, though, when we get back. And it will be fun while we're there. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a very, very good time. So, yeah. My birthday is the 21st of September. You got a bit to wait then. I hope that you have a good birthday whenever it happens. That's like a while. But I can see why you'd be excited. Basically spend my time watching you or Dan. Coincidentally, you often go live at the same time he ends. Hey, there we go. Keeps it like you're just flipping the channel then. Some good stuff. Good news, no patrons were at work today, so I had a chill, short shift that was peaceful. Bree, that's the best. That is literally the freaking best. I love that. McCory, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. So glad, though, that people are getting, like, a relaxing Sunday in here. Good news, I finally started posting about fashion after procrastinating for so long. Hell yeah, May, that is wonderful. Morgan started doing, like, some fashion content again recently. I mean, she always kind of does, but, like, she's making a more concerted effort to do it. Very cool to hear that you're getting into doing that as well. You might as well, right? I mean, life's short. That's what I always say. Oh, wait, Hollow Taco, for some reason, Squeebles, for some reason, I don't know why my dyslexia went crazy with Hollow Taco, even though I know what that is. Hollow Taco to my nails, they're Barbie pink with hollow glitter now. That sounds so cute. That's awesome. Love that. I want to paint my nails eventually, or put on, like, some, like, you know, false nails. Some fakes. What do they call them again? Why am I calling them false nails? Fake nails. Fake nails? I don't know. My good news is today, and I'm like a terrible, like, femme person at times. Good news is today, my aunt had a birthday barbecue. We made tacos. It was good. And also a corset commission came in today. Awesome Halloween. Some good shit. Love a good birthday barbecue. Very, very good. Happy birthday to your aunt. Good news, just got done playing tennis for the first time this year. Finally felt good getting back out. Austin, I haven't played tennis in so long, but I always have a good time, you know? Shade is literally called Life in Plastic. Oh, that's so fun. Hope you all have a fun and safe journey. Thank you, Telia. It's going to be a really good time. We really like Toronto a lot, so it should be fun to be able to explore and everything. But we're going to miss you guys. Hopefully we can put up some good social media posts and some short form stuff. And like I said, maybe I'll get my Ko-fi set up so people get behind the scenes stuff. They call them talons. To transition into a full e-girl, you actually have to grow out your talons. Hello, Ren. Hi. Press-on nails. Jesus God. I don't know why that was so hard for my brain to remember. Like, Morgan wears press-ons all the time, and she's like, I want to put press-ons on you, or like paint your nails and stuff, and I just always forget the terms for things. I don't know. Fake nails equal get your nails did. Okay, yeah. So like when you go get fake fake nails, like you're like doing like a full salon trip, right? And then you can do like at-home press-ons. Is that like the hierarchy of it? Because I know like some people have like nice like manicure spa day type things. You know, I have talons. They're fun. Morgan, when she has like the long like press-on nails on, she'll be like that with them. It's really scary, but also cool. Ren, hello to you as well. It's very, very nice to have you here. Welcome. Mine were all natural. I bite my nails way too much, Brie. I've tried to grow them out so many times in my life because I want like pretty natural nails, and it's my like ADHD tick to like bite them when I'm not paying attention. Acrylics or gels are the ones you go to get done. Got it. Okay. Press-ons are at-home fun. Painting can be either at home or going to get your nails did. Got it. Yeah. Thank you very much for the clarification. I like having my nails long, but I work in a warehouse. Oh my God. Yeah, Key. I can imagine those would get in the way a lot. So doing some like at-home press-ons are probably like the only thing that you can really enjoy right now. Some people even do acrylics at home these days. Yeah, Morgan got some like wild like nail drill and like lamp thing that like allows her like nails to like stick on, and they're not just like the regular press on. I don't know. I bought her like a whole bunch of stuff around like Christmas and like I think her birthday last year or whatever, and I can't keep track of all of it. I'm still trying to learn how to do winged eyeliner, guys. You know me. I like to do my little cat eye. I'm still trying to learn how to do that stuff. So it's wild what people learn on YouTube. That's what I love about YouTube these days. I talk about this all the time, but like back in the day, like we didn't have videos that were full ass tutorials on how to do all this stuff, and now you can like learn how to do it in 5 minutes. It's awesome. My nails grow out so well that I forget to trim them. Oh my God, give me some of those genetics. Can't paint my nails. I used to for years, but as a chemist, organic solve. Oh my God. Yeah, no, Nettles. I can see how that would be like terrible. Like it would be just like so frustrating to be like, I just did these. What the hell? Some sort of UV light for nails, perhaps? That sounds cool. Yeah, I like I said, McCory, I'm so bad at keeping track of this stuff. You know me. I'm trying to get back into the, like, body positive, like, femme mindset where I, like, feel, like, good enough to do cosplay and, like, get all, like, made up and stuff. And part of that is just, like, another part of it that's, like, a challenge, that's, like, an obstacle in my brain is I don't know what to call anything. I don't know how to do any of this stuff yet. I'm learning. You know, I'm barely through egg mode, you know, I'm figuring it out. Working with food also makes longer nails difficult. I can imagine. Yeah, and a little gross for sure. Firefly, good to see you here. Happy weekend, everybody. Hope you all had a good Sunday. Hope you all had a good weekend. You can do gel at home too. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, so Morgan has the lamp for curing the gel. So she does like the gel coat, I think, and then she puts them under the lamp. I don't fully know the process. I'm, again, so bad at this stuff. So can't figure out winged eyeliner for the life of me because 99% of the hooded eye winged liner tutorials aren't on particularly hooded eyes. I feel you, Squeebles. I'm the same way. You know, I have like very... But there's... Oh my God, there's this one TikTok filter. Holy crap, chat. There's this one TikTok filter that is... I saved it earlier. That is this really cool looking winged liner. Let me see if I can, here. That looks like kind of realistic. I want to like imitate this. Let me show you guys. Let me show you something. Let me tell you something. That looks kind of good. Like that looks kind of good. I want to learn how to do like that. That's just like the bare basics, right? I've been tempted to paint my nails and wear makeup more, but I like getting ready fast in the morning. I'm too tired to wake up any earlier. All good. I mean, it takes a lot of time commitment. It takes a lot of work. Gotta go walk the puppy. Hey, I hope you have a great walk. Labor Day weekend, I have one more night of sleeping in. Oh, that's right. That's right. Everyone has, like not everyone, but a lot of people have tomorrow off, so that's wonderful. Pretty? Yeah, doesn't that look so cute? Like that. Looks nice. Gel nail polish is fun for me. It has the benefit of lasting longer and taking less time to dry, so it enables my laziness. No, it's good that there's like a little bit of accessibility with that. Like there's all these different methods, so people have like different ways of doing things for sure. Former coworker was like, look up tutorials on Asians. You have more Asian eyes. And I was so confused because what does that even mean? Right, because Asian eyes are all shaped different. And some people also, especially it's a big trend in Korea right now, they get this like surgery to like remove their monolid essentially so that they have different shaped eyes. That's like apparently like a very big trend right now. And it just, yeah, I don't know. That's a pretty generic statement for that former coworker to make. Finn, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. I'm lurking, but hope you're well. Thank you for lurking here. Thanks so much for hanging out. Happy Sunday. We had a good weekend. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Again, anyone coming in now, we were doing good news. So if you have any good news to drop, feel free to do so. I hope that the community roots you on and celebrates you. Just going to be keeping it nice and chill and laid back tonight because trying to save up my energy. I got work to do after the stream, and then Morgan and I are heading over to Toronto tomorrow, which should be really, really fun, and we're going to be there till Friday. My favorite thing is my cat jump scaring my family all weekend by being in the bathroom sink. I love cats that do stuff like that. That's so funny. Gel nails have gotten so much better in the past decade. They used to always be these thick, gloppy nails, and the styles advanced to a lot more options. Yeah, I think more options, the better. In my opinion, I love seeing all of that stuff, like, you know, be able to make people have like various options for nail shape, for eyelid shape, whatever, like makeup and just like, what do you want to call it? It's like makeup and beauty stuff has definitely widened its scope quite a bit over the years. It's been wonderful to see people feel like, you know, they're more accepted and there's more things that accommodate for them. I sympathize/understand the going past egg mode state and getting overwhelmed by terms, but yeah, I hope you can find makeup and accessories and things that make your gender expression fun and easy for you. Thank you, Makori. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you to say. It's been a weird journey. I mean, I know you've been along for a lot of it, all the way back when I used to ask people to draw me as an anime girl all the time. So it's been really interesting being able to be a little bit more open and expressive about it. I got some dishes done today, and it's my mom's birthday. Me and Maddie got her a couple Paranormal Detour shirts she's been wanting, but they don't get here for a bit, so we might also cook/order dinner or something for her in the meantime as well. That's a nice thing to do, Brookie. Also, happy birthday to your mom. Big happy birthdays. Apollo gave me a heart attack today because he opened the bathroom door. I thought it was my sister, but then the light didn't turn on and the suddenly closed. Listen, Nettles, when Morgan was away the other week with her mom on a trip, I was sitting in the living room, and from our living room, you can see our basement door, and we keep it slightly ajar so that Sig can go down and use the litter boxes in the basement without us having to, like, just open the door for him all the time. So I guess he had snuck down there to go use the bathroom when I wasn't looking. And I was sitting on the couch, and I was just sort of, like, mindlessly scrolling on my phone. And out of the corner of my eye, I just saw the basement door go and swing open. And then, obviously, like, I was just like, I'm alone in the house. What the fuck? And I didn't see Sig, because what he did was he bumped into the door, so it opened. And then he went around the corner the opposite direction to go into our, like, kitchen to get some of his food or something. But I was just like, hello? Like, what the fuck? And then, of course, he came trotting around the corner afterwards, and it was like, hi, basically. And I was like, God damn it, dude, you almost gave me a heart attack. Literally, a former coworker was also pretty white, so it's like double oof. Yeah, that'll happen, Squeebles. It is rough for sure. But yeah, Siggy Man's almost gave me a heart attack. I'm gonna miss him so much. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys saw it. One of my TikToks went semi-viral over on TikTok. One of my TikToks went semi-viral over on TikTok. But I put up a TikTok about how during lockdown I got this like codependency on Sig. And I get so sad when I even go out to get groceries and stuff like that. J Rose, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. But I'm man, oh man, it must have like hit a nerve. Like everyone was like, oh my god, same in the comments. And it got like 45,000 views. So every time it like gets updated and it gets like onto more and more people's For You pages, I'm like, Siggy, you're going viral, buddy. Everyone loves you, dude. Like, let's see, it has 45,200 views right now, which is pretty good for a TikTok for me because I only have 3,000 followers on TikTok. But I'm going to miss him. This is going to be the longest I've been away from him in a while. My big stinky man. Hard to relate to that, right? Oh my god. It's rough when I just leave to go do, like, some errands quick, you know? Your name is Brian Girbeagly Long, and you are a codependent. I'm very codependent. Listen, Sig is, He's my boy. He's my best friend in the whole world. We're gonna be leaving him at Morgan's parents' house, so I hope that he always does really well there. He has a good time. He apparently like relaxes all over their house and just naps and has a great time. But like I'm gonna miss him a lot. And then also, I forgot to announce my good news. So on Morgan's birthday, you went to a cat cafe. Are y'all thinking of another cat? Yeah. So Nettles, I was talking about this the other day. But here, well, let me finish my story quick. So I have good news as well, chat, real quick. I had a big company reach out to me, and I can't break NDA. So all I'm going to say is it's a big company that I am excited to work with, and they are going to be flying me out to LA for a couple days, which is very, very cool. And I'm going to get, like, behind-the-scenes access to a game that I like a lot, to a franchise I like a lot. And I'll be able to, like, put up a bunch of that stuff on social media and on my channel and stuff. But they sent me an email, and they were like, hey, we want to fly you out and put you up in a hotel and stuff, like, fully comp trip. It's going to be very cool. So I get to do that in a couple weeks. But I'm really, really sad because it means less time with Siggy Man. Less time with Siggy Man. And that was my first thought. I was like, ooh, I could say yes to this and get, like, all this, like, exclusive behind-the-scenes access with other, like, influencers who are being invited to this thing. That's neat. Big AAA company. But that also means that I'm going to be away from my Siggy boy. So, that was my first thought. Wild, congrats on the opportunity. Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be a really cool trip. I'm a little bit nervous about it because, obviously, I'm just getting back into the swing of doing long-form YouTube content. But yeah, some time away from Sig. Hopefully he does well with Morgan. Bring Sig with. I wish I could. Good God. The number of times that Morgan and I travel and we're like, we wish we could bring Sig with us. We know he would do terrible on a plane, though. We know it. But the times we're away, we're like, it would be awesome if, besides pet cameras, because I know those exist, but like cats had little like kitty cell phones and they could just like, meow, like at you or something. That would just be so cute. Brian chat, hey, yo, what's up, Sandy? Welcome. Hello. Would it be impacted by the gaming strike? No, because the final pass of the gaming strike proposal is not going to be passed until the 28th, and all of this is going to be ink-dried contract before that. So since I've already like signed off on it and everything like that, this will not be scabbing. This will not be crossing the picket line. I'm going to still be checking with a bunch of the SAG reps that I know, but that is something that fortunately will not fall under that for most of it, as far as I can tell. But again, I'm going to be seeking clarification from my reps and everything. Gaming strike? Yeah, so if you haven't been keeping up with the writer's strike and the SAG strike going on, the actor's strike going on right now, SAG-AFTRA, which is the big union organization that, helps advocate for writers and actors, voice actors, etc., they are proposing that people who are acting in certain games are compensated fairly as well, because a lot of the compensation, as I've talked about before, for things like, anime, which is already part of the current strike, but also gaming, which I do a lot of dubbing and voiceover work for gaming. does not pay a livable wage. It does not, and not to mention our rights are not being protected by a lot of these big gaming publishers and developers that want us to, you know, be replaced by AI or use our voices and likenesses in AI works. All of that is going to potentially be included under the same umbrella. So later this month, they are going to be doing a final pass of voting to see if that those big game publishers are also going to be struck work during this whole big strike that's going on right now. So no firm details are in place yet. It's something that, you know, those of us who are actors are sort of waiting to hear more about. So a lot of the information swirling around is vague at best and misinformation at the worst. So it's something, though, that will affect, like, really big publishers like, you know, like Activision Blizzard, Microsoft, Epic Games, all those types of companies that can't agree to the union's demands if it does pass this final round of voting. I had no idea they were thinking of striking too. It's about damn time, in my opinion. Like, it's been... Like, it will definitely affect me as a content creator. You guys might see, like, a lot of, like, GeoGuessr streams if it goes through. But we'll see what happens. There's definitely going to be some game companies that, much like, you know, A24 did with the film stuff, will agree to the demands and be given the pass to not be struck anymore and allow people to use their work without them being considered scabs or anything like that. Thank you for informing me. You're welcome. It's a very complicated thing, so I'm always like an open book about this stuff and everything that I know, and obviously it affects me very, very deeply and closely, and I have a bunch of friends who are part of SAG-AFTRA who are helping, you know, disseminate a lot of very important information about these types of things. So it's funny because I actually got a voice acting audition offer today that would have been counted as union work that was not struck work. Because it was for dubbing, and dubbing is under different guidelines than original voice work. So it was one of those things I was like, oh, that's cool. It would be a union job. It'd like help, you know, pave the way for me getting into SAG. But also, I have to be in LA to do it, so I wasn't able to pick up the audition, which was a bummer. But it was kind of cool that they even approached me with it. I had seen a tweet saying it was being voted on, didn't know when. Yeah, it's not until closer to the end of the month. They just did the first round of proposals. The proposals were unanimously voted on in favor of, but it's something that they're not going to be hitting the go button on right away. It might take a little bit. Fannie Mae 123, hello, hi, thank you for the follow. I hope that you're having a good weekend. Welcome on in. But yeah. That is the update on all of that stuff. I am very, very, very diligent about not crossing the picket line, about not scabbing, just because my future as a potential SAG union member kind of rides on that, and I don't want to be blackballed by like 90% of the industry. That would be really stinky. So we'll see what happens as time goes on. That's it, chat. Thank you so much for the good news. Thanks for vibing. Oh, yeah, the cat question. I'm sorry about that, Nels. So for Morgan's birthday, one of the things I surprised her with was I took her to a cat cafe here in downtown Rochester that had opened semi-recently and we had never been to before. It was called Positive Cat Cafe, which is really cute. And they spelled positive like P-A-W, like a paw, which is just really, really cute. Adgeville? Okay, I'll wait until people are back from ads for the remainder of the story. Sorry, Nettles. I know that you've had to wait. But, yeah, it's something that we've been talking about for a while, about potential second guy to keep Siggy company. But it was a nice cafe. It was. Liz, hello! I'm totally normal about BG3 and on my third solo character who's a remake of the modded multi-character I just made with Tess today. The most normal Baldur's Gate 3 player of all time. Welcome on in, Liz. Hello, hi. I'm just waiting for a short ad break to end for 9 subs, and then when it's over, I'll continue talking about the cat cafe I took Morgan to on her birthday. Third modded solo character. Oh my god. Liz... You're making me nervous, not because of you getting so sucked in, but because I know the type of person I am, and you and I tend to have like very similar hyperfixations when it comes to gaming. I'm really nervous to start this game. I'm so nervous to start Baldur's Gate 3. I know that is going to just Ah, boy. I'm not going to have a life. I'm not going to have a life. I'm not going to have any time for me anymore. Me and Maddie have been looking at storage upgrades for our computers so we can get Baldur's Gate 3 someday. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I hope you're able to. I just keep making characters. That is every one of my friends as well. They're just like, yeah, I just wanted to make like a, you know, Dark Urge character or something who only kills people just to see what happens. Or I want to like make this race of character or whatever. It's just so wild. I just haven't even fully made it out of Act 1. I have friends who are like, I'm 40 hours into Baldur's Gate and I'm finally hitting Act 2. It scares me. That game scares me. Because I was a huge fan of the earlier Baldur's Gates. That's the other thing. Baldur's Gate and Starfield releasing around the start of school. So, right! Proxima Centauri. That is such a true thing. Like, we have been getting spoiled. There have been so many good games this year. 2023 has been a gamer year, for sure. And people are still ungrateful assholes about it. It's just so unreal. There's so many great games out there. I'm doing a deep dive into my one character with a completionist mindset. It's a lot. My problem, Jenna, is my completionist goal is always loot everything. I'm a loot hoarder, and it's going to be bad for me. Does it tell you when you hit Act 2 because help? I think it does, Firefly. I don't know. I've been trying to keep it spoiler-free. Yo, what's up, Sachi? Hello, hi. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good weekend. If you guys don't know Versachiko there in chat, please go follow Sachi. She is like a little sister to me. Absolutely wonderful. I protect with my life. Like, seriously. A very, very wonderful person. Please go follow Sachi right now if you don't. You're going to get really good chaotic vibes over in those streams. Hello, yeah, fellow loot hoarders unite because same, right? Oh, my God. I think by now the ads are probably over, so I'm going to start telling you guys about Positive Cat Cafe in downtown Rochester. But here's the thing. Morgan and I, as you guys know, back in 2021, drank too much caffeine and my brain's exploding. I need more caffeine today, honestly, Sachi. I've been tired today, and I have a lot of stuff to do because I am leaving tomorrow until Friday to go to Toronto with Morgan for our birthday surprise trip / 15-year anniversary trip that I wanted to take her on. So it's going to be really fun. Never too much, right? I went too hard. It made me ill. No, Sachi, that's a freaking worst, dude. I talk to everyone. I loot everything. And if I have the energy and dedication, I go back and get as many achievements as I possibly can. Sometimes I try to play it like most games I play through naturally. And then I go back through like a second playthrough or like New Game Plus to try to do full completionist stuff. So I'm right there with you, Brookie. That's the way I try to do it. You have so much fun. I know. I love Toronto, Sachi. Like, we are big fans of Toronto because we're right over the Canadian border here in Rochester. So it's very, very exciting to go there. And there's a good chance that we're going to be able to go hang out with Ashley and Max. And I love Ashley and Max. If you guys know Ashley Robato, one of my favoritist people in the world. So excited to go hang out with Ashley and Max. So we might be doing that soon. Yeah, Ashley... 60 hours, I haven't met Act 2 Firefly. No, you're in the same boat as a bunch of my friends, for sure. Anyway, so back to Cat Cafe's story, and then we'll get into some Power Wash Sim. Or I guess I can pull it up while I'm telling this story. Back in 2021, a lot of you who have been around with the channel for a while will remember Morgan and my first cat, our little guy, little runt of the litter, little health problem-addled boy. Plinko with the big eyes, orange cat energy out the butt. That dude was an absolute orange menace. I loved him so much, though. Cutest little guy. It's so funny. I was just talking about Ashley because Ashley's orange cat Yugi reminds me so much of Plinko. Yeah, R.I.P. Plink Plonk. Yeah, little Plink Plonk boy, plonking guy. He was pure chaos. He was just such a funny little dude. But we lost him in 2021 near the beginning of the year, and it was really devastating because he was like our first little baby guy, first cat we got together before we got Sig. And so we needed a little bit of time to process losing him. It was just very, very intense for us. And we're finally starting to get that inkling of, like, maybe it's time to fill the house with a little bit more noise. So we've been having the discussion on and off, especially in more recent months, about adopting a second cat again. And part of the reason I took Morgan on her birthday to the Positive Cat Cafe in downtown was to look at all the cats there, because we are very big rescue people. We want to rescue cats. Sorry for your kitty passing. I appreciate that. Thank you. He was a sweetie. He was a little angel. He was a menace, but he was an angel. I loved him so much. He was a little runty boy. He was partially blind. He bumped into stuff all the time. So the name that he came with, Plinko, was perfect, because he was like, you know, the game Plinko on Price is Right, where the disc like bounces off all the pegs and the walls of like the little like chute. He was just like that. But we've been talking about it. And the Positive Cat Cafe, they work with a bunch of local shelters that only take in cats that were from like sort of abusive backgrounds, or backgrounds where they suffered some kind of like trauma. So a lot of them were like missing eyes, a lot of them were like missing ears, things like that. No, you blind idiot to Flinko. Oh, little baby guy. He probably just bumped into something. He probably like unplugged a cord or something, bumping in my legs or getting... Oh, do you know what it was? The thing that Plinko used to do was he would crawl underneath the desk and get tangled in my cords and like yank things free all the time. Oh, my little boy, my little dude. He was such a doofy dude. Loved him so much. But, God, I miss him. He was a wonderful boy. But, yeah, so I took her there, and we played with the cats all day, and it was so cute and really wholesome, and we really resonated with a lot of the cats' energy. There were just so many sweet little guys. But, yeah, that is partially what was going on with that. We were thinking about maybe getting another kitty, Nettles. Not 100% on it for sure, but it was nice to be around cats and be like, we feel like this guy would be like a good fit with Sig. Focusing on sheltering and rescuing cats from bad homes is so nice. I respect that. Yeah, it's a really, really wonderful little cat cafe, and the cats were very clearly well taken care of, and it was just really nice. We're probably going to go back at some point, but we fell in love with 3 different guys. There were brothers who each were missing an eye, who were these like black and white cats, like these white cats with like black spots on them. They were like little cows, and their names were oh man, I'm already forgetting. Gomez and Benny were their names, and they were little brothers, which was really cute. We'd feel bad if we separated them, so that's one of those things where we're like, do we want to go from 1 to 3 cats? That is a lot of new cat. So we're considering that. And then there was a guy who was a gray and white cat who was slightly larger, who was like napping on Morgan. He was like just resting his head on her thigh the whole time when she was sitting down, just asleep. He was so cute. His name was Macho. And we were like, oh my God, we love this guy. He's so chill. He was purring really loud the whole time, which is what Sig does. He like rests his like head on our legs and he just naps and he purrs super loud. And we were like, oh my God, it'd be like having a duplicate of Sig. And he was a little bit larger, so we were like, if they don't get along, he could hold his own against Sig, who is like a big furry tank, you know? So he was another option that we might go back and really consider. But we loved Macho as well. Focusing on... wait, I already read that. This is where my brain's at tonight. Sorry, everybody. I'm sure if you guys decide to get a kitten, Sig would love to have a sibling again. Yeah, I'm not sure if we'd get, like, a kitten. There were a couple kittens there. There's one named Starfish who was really cute, who's very rambunctious, but also, like, really cuddly. He was, like, gnawing on Morgan's finger at one point, and she just, like, looked up at me with, like, the teary, like, ooh eyes, and she was like... he has kitten teeth still. And I was like, oh, don't do that, because now I'm going to want to adopt this little baby guy. But he was like this big. He was just an actual kitten. He was so cute. Starfish, right? Isn't that such a cute name? I want to adopt all of them. We were like, oh my God, all these cats came from like, I guess this like abusive hoarding situation, unfortunately, in a rural part, like suburb of Rochester. And we were like, oh no, that's so terrible. And as a result, like, again, a lot of them had these infections where they had to like remove an ear or remove an eye, or they like, you know, were abused, and they had that like happen to them because humans are evil and terrible, which like I can't even imagine hurting a cat. That's just so awful. But we were just like, man, we want to rescue them all. Kittens are like newborn babies. They are cute, but there's so much work. Oh yeah, because we got Plinko when he could fit into the palm of my hand. Plinko was our first cat, and he was just a tiny little ball of orange fluff that could fit in our hands. And that's why it was so rough to lose him, was like we had raised him from a baby. My sister just adopted 2 bonded kittens. They're so cute, right? Oh my god, I love that, because that was the whole thing, is like we loved Benny and Gomez, and they both were missing the same eye, which was so sad, but they were very attached, and we were like, oh, we don't want to like separate them. Laundry, hello, hi, welcome. Kitten Teeps, yeah. Got Apollo at 6 months. He was a handful. Yeah, Plinko was such a handful when we got him, but he was so worth it. His whole life that he got to spend with us, we spoiled the hell out of him as much as possible. He was our little boy. My Milo is from a hoarder house. Yeah, it's so tough to because it's like, I know a lot of the time those hoarding mentalities come from like the I want to rescue all the cats, I'm doing a good thing. And it's just someone who can't swallow their pride and like realize what they're doing is actually a form of abuse, because they like just physically cannot take care of all those cats. It's so sad. It's so rough. But it's like, I'm glad that there's shelters, or like the cat cafe and the shelters that they work with that, you know, we went to, that rescue those cats and put them into better homes. My cat came from a situation like that. My baby Sora. Oh, I love the name Sora also. I'm such a Kingdom Hearts fan. You are doing the right thing by not separating them if you can take them both. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, that's the only reason that Benny and Gomez dropped down on our list, was we were like, we're so in love with them, and they really, really loved being with us. There were like other people in the cat cafe, and they just wanted to hang out with us the whole time. But we were like, we don't know if we want to go from 1 to 3 cats. Like, we don't know if, and we don't want to separate them, you know? Yeah, baby kittens would be a fun adventure. They might be again. I like my local cat cafe and shelter because they won't let you split bonded pairs. That is really, really nice. Also, for some reason, powerwash reset one of my settings. Let me see what the hell's going on here. Toggle washer, right mouse button. Next nozzle is previous nozzle. Mouse wheel down. Why is that not working? That's weird. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, it's not working. That's so weird. It's only working with the up wheel. Someone who used to be able to handle that many cats but can't. Yeah, that's another very common scenario for sure, Liz. I'm glad to hear that everyone has like local cat cafes that like do a really good job of like, you know, making sure that bonded pairs are together still, and that at least people are aware before they adopt, like, hey, these guys came together. There's a woman in our neighborhood where she kidnapped people's cats and let them go in a field after she got caught. And then she got some from the Humane Society somehow, and then let them go again. That's so awful. I hate that was that's clearly like, that's probably like my guess from some kind of mental illness, which is really terrible, but also she should be held accountable for her actions. That's awful. They even list the pairs together, so you know up front that you have to get both. I love that. Yeah, so this place on their website will be like, oh, they came from like this shelter, they came from like this situation that was like the same as this other cat. Just nice. So, how is a dog possessed? I wish I understood that logic. Wait, what? I feel like I missed a part of that conversation. I got Joey from a cat cafe. That's so great. That's so cute. Yeah, they take very, very good care of the cats at this cat cafe. We really like them quite a bit. They were fun. And the owners weren't like up in your face or anything. They just let you, you know, they were supervising, but they were letting you, you know, interact with the cats in like a really natural way. And I think it's just to make sure that people like are like, this is really the right fit. Apollo from a local no-kill shelter. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for helping support no-kills. I know it's not a possibility in some areas. It just makes me so freaking sad. But those places that have them and the capacity to take care of that many animals and stuff, like that is a nice thing to hear that it's still going on. In order to adopt, you have to agree to not declaw them ever. Yeah, so like Plinko and Sig we got both of them from a local organization that required you to basically sign something saying you're not going to get them declawed. And we were like, yeah, absolutely not. I need to see if there's cat cafes around me. You should. They're a really fun time, even if you don't plan on adopting. It's a great way to interact with animals and get that, like, fun animal time in and support a business that most likely is, you know, supporting its local shelters. I don't have a cat cafe where I live, and I'm so mad about it. Oh, no. I'm sorry. That is such a bummer to hear that you don't have the access to that. They're kind of like a slow-moving type of trend. Like, some places have a bunch of them. Like, Rochester has a decent number now, but even we were kind of slow to hop on the trend. So hopefully, like, some places start getting them that don't have access to them. Now I have to look up if there's a cat cafe near me. Yeah, so I was really glad I found this one because the other one that Morgan and I look at is in one of the local malls in Rochester. And I was like, I don't want to take Morgan to a mall on her birthday. I don't want to do that. So I was like, oh, there's one like freaking downtown where we're already going to be from all the other surprises I have in store for her birthday. It was perfect. We don't have any cat cafes here. I feel conflicted about them. Run responsibly, they're fun, but irresponsible owners can lead to cats becoming very stressed. Very true, but also, like, you can say that about any industry, right? As the owners make the business, there's, of course, going to be some, like, pet stores. There's going to be some, even animal shelters that aren't run very well out there. So, just, you know, saying, like, blanket statements, like, I feel conflicted about this. It's kind of a catch-all that doesn't always hold true, in my opinion. So, I personally like the ones in my area. They're run very, very well. People are very thoughtful. The cats are taken very good care of, and again, they're working with great organizations as backup. It's like rounding out kitten season, so there are tons of kittens. That's wild that there's like a kitten season. Nice thing about the shelter I got Apollo is although you can't like sit with them for an hour, you can still interact with most cats. They have a cat roaming rooms for cats that are okay around other cats. That's the big thing I really appreciated about this cat cafe is so they do a lot of like preemptive observation of the cats. They don't just plop them into this cat cafe and go, all right, let's see like what they do. They introduce them at like a measured pace to make sure that they interact with both humans and other cats well. And then the ones that do it the best, they keep as resident cats in the cat cafe to basically be like the standard of like, oh, these little guys will run up and greet you and you like enter the cat cafe. And like these ones are like our, you know, are examples of like what your cat could become if you decide to adopt from us kind of thing, which is really a nice way to raise awareness and also make sure the cats aren't stressed out. Really like that a lot. I was looking up the nearest cat cafes and got excited that there's an Instagram for one in town maybe an hour or two from here, only to find it was a fake page for a school project. No, that's so sad. Looks like there's one in Bend. Might have to stop at the last Blockbuster while I'm there. Wait, you still have a Blockbuster by you? That is wild, Brookie. Lily, we got from the next city's animal shelter, so probably a kill shelter, but they really try not to, and they seem to be able to cycle tenants without it. Milo is from a local no-kill via PetSmart adoption display. Oh my gosh. I want more people to just, you know, like care about cats, you know? A lot of people still see cats as vermin, and I really hate that. So to hear that there's like organizations around all of you that are doing their best to show the positives of cat ownership and raise awareness about like local no-kill and stuff like that. That's cool. That's great. Shelters can also be sketch. Yeah, any business can, you know? Going to your local Taco Bell can be sketch. So it's my thing where I'm like, I like the idea of cat cafes. I can definitely see where some people are hesitant about the concept of them. But you know, it's up to you as the consumer to research and support the ones that are good and then avoid the ones that are bad. The ambassador cats of sort? Yeah, ambassador cats, like little resident guys in cat cafes are great. When I got Joey, he had a cold and he was getting the meds from the cat cafe, and the owner drove the antibiotic to my house the day after I got him because they had to get more, and it was so awesome. Oh, that's so cute. When we first met Sig, I've told Sig's like lore before, right? Like, you guys know. So, how many people have put a Sig emote in a chat if you have not heard Sig's lore before? About, like, what he was like when we first met him. We have a cat-specific shelter here, and they opened a cafe. Honestly, I'd be down for that. They're so good to the babies. I love that. Yeah, that'd be wonderful. Because it's a good way to, like, you know, be public-facing. Cat cafes are great that work with shelters, especially, because it's a great way to be public-facing for those shelters that they work closely with, and, like, more accessible and, like, for people who have, like, maybe never considered owning a cat, because everyone likes to go play with animals, right? Well, especially while they're, like, sipping on, like, a coffee and eating, like, a cookie or something. That's, like, a great thing. Also, all the baked goods at this place were vegan and gluten-free, so that was, like, kind of cool. But yeah, I like the idea overall of, like, the sort of storefront, interactive petting zoo combo that cat cafes can be, especially if they're, again, run really well and tightly with, like, the local shelters.
He only likes her because she's old. She's probably like 20.
Thank you, Nettles. What the heck? Thanks for gifting a sub to J Rose. You don't know the lore? I think I've forgotten. Okay, so my main issue with my local cat cafe is that when I adopted Joey, it cost me 4 times what it cost me to get Apollo from the shelter. Yeah, Morgan and I both got, we got lucky because, like, so she spent the fee for Sig. Or maybe for Sig, or for Plinko. I can't remember which order it was. But, like, I spent the fee for one of them. She spent the fee for the other one. But we waited until there were, like, special adoption days. And we weren't, like, waiting for those adoption days. We weren't aware of them. They just happened to come around when we were looking to, like, really adopt. We were like, oh my god, cool, we got good deals. But, like, since Plinko was a kitten, if we hadn't gotten the special price for him, he would have been, like, so much freaking money when we adopted him. Okay, so decent number of people have not heard the Sig lore. Also, again, thank you very, very much for gifting a sub to J Rose. J Rose, hope you enjoy the emotes and the sub badge and are saying thanks to Nettles. Nettles, you're amazing. Thank you for the support. Morgan and I will be going out to some dinners, probably eating some, like, ramen and pizza, sushi, stuff like that while we're out there. Poutine for sure. Thanks to that. Thank you very, very much. And all of the tips and subs and stuff like that coming through tonight go towards our trip. So thank you, everybody. Really kind of you. Joey was 150. Dang. Yeah, Plinko was, if it wasn't for the special, Plinko I think would have been like $200 or something. Wild. Like, the idea of the cafes, I'm just very cautious because I want to make sure it's good to the babies. Yep. I mean, and again, that's never a bad thing. It's good to be cautious like that. But I will assure you that, like, especially because cat cafes aren't new, like, they've been around for enough time, I think that a bunch of us, especially those of us who are cat lovers, are starting to hold them to better standards and not give business to the ones that are really bad. The same way that, like, a lot of puppy mills and stuff are falling out of vogue. Just do your research. That's kind of up to us individually as the consumers, not to support bad businesses, and support the good ones. And I'd like to say that a lot of the cat cafes, at least here in Rochester, are very, very good. This Pyramid Temple dirt is like how my window blinds look during wildfire season. Yeah, I feel ya. Oh my god. Wildfire season was unreal. Patchy was only 50 since she was an adult. Best $50 I've ever spent. Yeah, I think we got Sig on special for like $30 or something, and we didn't even mean to. Here's the thing. When we first met Sig, so we went back to the animal shelter that we got Plinko from. And, yeah, icky breeders, yeah. Very, very, very rarely ethical. Really sucks. You don't need a specific breed that bad, you know? That's the thing. It's really rough. Discount kitty, yeah, Siggy was a garbage boy. Discount kitty boy. Don't get puppies from the Amish. They raise dogs like livestock, largest puppy mills. That is actually a great tip that a lot of people, I think, are very unaware of. Here's the thing. We met Sig when we were visiting the shelter we had gotten Plinko from, because we were really like, oh man, we want a second cat for Plinko to, like, grow up with. And we got in there, and in one of the cages, one of the display cages, there was this cat that was purring so loudly you could hear him through the bars of the, like, through his, like, container he was in, his little cage he was in. And We were like, oh my god, that cat's so loud. And he kept nuzzling up against the bars. And we were like, oh my god, he's so friendly, he's so cute. What the heck? But he had this big sign on the cage door that said, please don't touch me, I'm sick right now. And so we asked the, it was so funny because Morgan and I were in, we used to visit this shelter so often pre-COVID that all the workers knew us by name and they remembered Plinko and they'd be like, how's Plinko doing? So one of the workers was like, yeah, that's Sig. And, you know, he was up for adoption, but he's not currently because he's sick. He's got a, like an eye infection or like a nasal infection. I can't remember exactly what he had. He had some like kitty cold. And it was like highly contagious. So they were like, don't touch him because like then, you know, you could accidentally get it on the other cats or whatever. So he had to be like in quarantine, in isolation, all by himself. And he clearly just, yeah, he had a bad eye infection. Thank you, Morgan. And he just wanted to play. He just wanted to cuddle. He was just nuzzling his little body because it was back when he was small, up against like the cage like bars and being like really loud. And we were like, this guy's so cute. What the hell? We love him. And like when he saw us, he like padded over to the like door and was like looking at us with these big eyes, blinking at us, basically being like, are you gonna take me home? Are you gonna be my forever home? And we were like, oh, poor buddy, like we can't take you, but you're so sweet. And the worker was like, oh my god, all of us love him so much. He's such a good boy, and no one wants him for some reason. Like we'll tell them his backstory about like how he was a dumpster cat. We found him in an actual trash dumpster, like eating plastic for food, because he was like just a scavenger, and like no one wants to take him. Like they think he's like dirty and stuff, especially because he's like sick. And we were like, oh my god, poor baby. Like, oh, we wish we could take him right now. And they were like, the only way you could take him right now is like if we give you the meds and stuff, but that's gonna like be this big extra fee. And we were like, we have to discuss it anyway. And it's like, it was like this big thing. And yeah, Sig has pica. Yeah, Sig does have pica. Yeah, exactly, Squeebles. Yeah, it's rough to see people try to jump through loopholes to justify that kind of thing in pet culture for sure. Yeah, save all dumpster cats. Yeah, so he was like a street boy. And people were like, oh, we don't want him. And so we were like, oh, poor guy, we're going to have to leave him behind. Yeah, we went to, so here's what happened. So we were like, oh, well, we got to go discuss it. And then like Morgan said, when we went to leave, he reached out through the bars and his big Siggin paw like tapped Morgan on the shoulder and like sort of like gently kneaded her. And like we both turned around, we were like, buddy, oh my god. It's sort of like a like, hey, I like you, don't leave me kind of thing. We were like, no, bud, we can't take you home. Oh no. But yeah, he like tapped Morgan on the shoulder and like sort of like kneaded her shoulder, grabbed her. All cats are scrunglows. They're lost for passing on up on Sig and assuming shelter cats are dirty, right? Yeah, and again, so this was a shelter that like we were at their like satellite location in the mall, so a lot of people were like, oh, gross, shelter cats, like when they'd go in. And like people would do like all these like terrible things, and the staff would have to like, had all these horror stories of people like shaking the cage bars and poking cats and doing stupid annoying shit that like people with no brains do. It's really, really terrible. But the workers always did their best, and they were fantastic. They were wonderful. Crying, yeah. The way that immediately made me cry. Wasn't he so cute? That would break my heart. Yeah, and so we had to leave him, and we were like heartbroken. We were like, this guy's so perfect. We love this big dude. Oh my god. And then like a couple months passed, and we had forgotten about Sig because like we just like, you know, it's not like we went to the mall all the time, and like we didn't visit that shelter all the time. Again, we were regulars enough that they remembered our names, and they always asked us how Plinko was. But we'd forgotten. Yeah, Morgan was in college, and it was the very end of the semester, yeah. So she was very, very busy. She wasn't... like, getting another cat was kind of, like, pushed down on the priority list. So we were like, all right. Like, maybe we'll think about it later. And we'd kind of forgotten about Sig. And then one day we were at the mall, and we were like, hey, we gotta poke back into this place. We gotta poke back into the shelter. And we went in, and right front and center, there was the same big boy. And we immediately were like, oh my God. Wait, we remember this cat. This is the same guy that we wanted before, that they didn't want to let us, like, you know, adopt because he was sick, and he was going to get, like, Plinko sick if, like, we brought him in, and, you know, he was just on display, and that was it. And as soon as we saw him, and, like, our, like, you know, Morgan and Sig's eyes met, he, like, perked up. Yeah, the fact he was still there is crazy. Right, and, like, he like, perked up, and he started purring really loud, and he did this thing that we like to call rattlesnake tail, where his, like, tail gets, like, really, really stiff, and it goes like this, like a rattlesnake. And he does that when he's super happy. But he, like, perked up, and he did this, like, a little rattlesnake tail thing. And we were like, we're taking him. And they were like, oh, that's perfect, because it's like brown cat adoption day. And we're giving, like, discounts on, like, all brown cats. He really is my baby, yeah. And we got him for, like, I think, like, $30. But Patchy does the shaky tail. I love that. That's so cute. We call it shaky tail in my house. That's so, so cute. We call it rattlesnake. We go, you rattlesnaking, buddy? So glad they kept him there and gave him a chance to find a forever home, even if it took a while. Yeah, and so we were like, we're taking him. And the person there was like, the worker there was like, oh my God, thank God. We didn't know if he was going to get adopted before we had to send him back to, like, the main shelter location. And, like, no one seems to want him because he was, like, a dumpster cat. And we're like, yeah, we remember all this. And, like, we thought he was so sweet. We thought he was so perfect. And they were like, all the people, she was like, all the ladies that work with me for the shelter, we all wanted him to get adopted so bad. We all love him. He's so cute. He's so snuggly and cute and wonderful. And they were like, thank you so much for adopting him. And we're like, of course, thank you for, like, you know, giving him the chance to be adopted. And that's how we got Siggy. So excited to hear all this Sig lore, right? And that's how we got Siggy Man. Amanda, hello, hi. Anime Fangirl, hello, hi. Welcome to the stream. But that's how we got Siggy Boy. That's how he has his forever home now. Now he's a big stinky menace, and I love him. And he still rattlesnake tails all the time. So I hope that means he's having a good life, you know? How old is he now? He just turned 14, I think. I think he's 14 years old now, which is wild. And he's still super active. Still so active. He's still so happy. He's learning new things still, which is really weird. Like, he does, like, all these, like, new mischievous things. He's just a goofy boy. Little old man. Yeah, he's still a big baby, though. He's just, like, he acts like a kitten still. It's really funny. Flops over and puts his belly up, wants belly rubs, wants treats, loves, like, chasing toys. He just got up from a nap to go sleep upstairs. He's grumpy. I won't take him outside. Yep. His thing recently has been, we got a cat harness so that we can, like, take him outside, and he likes to just explore our front yard with Morgan. It's really cute. How old was he when you got him? So the shelter thought he was like a year and a half old when we got him because he was so big. But it's because he has Maine Coon in him, which, if you guys don't know that cat breed, it's like one of the biggest cat breeds. So he's part that. And he's just very huge. So we're pretty sure they miscalculated, and he actually was probably only like 6 months old when we got him. Because he, looking back at old footage, he was a baby. He was a baby for that type of cat, that breed of cat. He was really, really small for them, but because Plinko was the runt, next to Plinko, he looked gigantic. So we were like, oh, of course they thought that he was older than he was. Because for a regular cat, he would be, you know... They said he was 11 months old, but he was probably about 6 is what Morgan estimated from, like, all the research she did into it. So, like, yeah. We've had him for a long time now, though. Very, very cute. But he's humongous. He's just a big, floppy, happy boy. He still does the thing where he just sees us and he perks up and his tail starts shaking and he goes... like really loud, like subwoofer. It's like he has a subwoofer in him. He's so funny. Love him. But very, very cute cat. Big fluffy guy. Absolute monster. Big monster moo is what I call him. He was a kitten. Yeah, he was a kitten. He was really cute. He was really funny. He really found his forever home. He did. He did. Like I was saying in that TikTok that I put up a few days ago, like, I am very, very emotionally dependent on him. I'm so codependent. I get sad when we go out for groceries. I get sad when we go out to get, like, takeout. He loves his family. He does. He's happy just being around us. He tries to, like, find out where we are in the house and just, like, lay with us. Has anyone gotten their cat's DNA tested? No, but Nettles, I've thought about ordering those kits a million times. I think it'd be so fun to do with Sig. He's really, really a funny boy. Because we never got to do it with Plinko, because those weren't, like, a thing. Like, they kind of were, but, like, Plinko also passed during the pandemic. We weren't, like, really doing stuff like you know, going out and, like, ordering stuff like those kits. Like, kind of, like, low on the priority list back then. Sig's a great cat. He is. I wanted to sit outside. I missed him for the 30 minutes I was out there. Yeah, I'm going to miss him so bad when we're on a trip. Thought about it, too, especially since no one knows Tracer's origins. Oh, that would be so cute. And then, because Plinko is the runt of his litter, he was, like, you know, feral orange cat energy mixed with health complications from being the runt. Mixed with, like, him being, like, an itty-bitty guy, even when he was full-grown. He was a cute boy. But he bumped into shit all the damn time. He destroyed so much crap because he just run headfirst into stuff. I want to get one for my dog because we think she's a Corgi/Golden Retriever, but might be something else as well. That's so cute, though. That's a cute mix. I like that. That'd be fun. Yeah, I like the dog kits as well, that we have both of them. Leaving soon? You're finally putting us up for adoption? I am. You guys are going to go into the shelter I adopted Sig from. You'll find good forever homes, chat. Don't you worry. Mavis, hello. Hi. For those who have missed it throughout the course of the past few streams where I've been desperately trying to get people to know this, I know. It's fun to put me on in the background like a podcast, but listen up, chat. Calling you out. Those of you who have been TikTok Subway Surfer pilled. Morgan and I are going to be in Toronto for the next 5 days. From Monday to Friday, we are going to be in Toronto. And that was part of the combination surprise birthday present for Morgan / anniversary trip that I wanted to take her on. Since we didn't get to go on a 15-year anniversary trip that was like a big, long stay. So we're going to be there for the better part of the next week. This week coming up. We won't be back probably making content till like Saturday. So you'll probably see some like short form stuff from us and like social media posts. But we will be in Toronto. Yeah. Oh, Canada. I'm very excited. I'm really, really excited to be in Toronto again. I have a great time in that city. We're going to eat so much good food. Any bits, any subs coming through tonight, any donations are going to the snack and food fund while we're there. As a heads up. Max, hello. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Hope that you're having a good weekend. I didn't see your message. Something about tequila. Tequila tastes salty to me. Also, I've not had any in about 5 years, so wish me luck. Good luck. Oh, tequila, I'll drink every now and then, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. It is a deadly drink. Can be. Have fun, though. Be safe. Sorry there wasn't any slime cutting footage. I couldn't pay attention. No hydraulic press going on while I was talking about being in Toronto. That said, yeah, so we're gonna be away. We're gonna miss everybody though. We will be away. But yeah, you're gonna be all shelter chatters moving forward. Don't worry, you'll find good forever homes, I promise you. So funny, I was literally telling my humans at dinner about how you and Morgan go to Canada semi-frequently because of how close you live. And now we're laying on bed and I'm like, see, I told you. Look it. Life imitates art sometimes. Yeah, chat, I'll miss you. Yeah, we'll miss you guys. I'll probably put up some like TikToks, YouTube shorts, Instagram reels. It's been fun making those recently. I made one about one of my old favorite book series, Redwall, today. So go check that out on TikTok, Instagram reels, or YouTube shorts, whatever your poison of choice is. It's fun. So you'll see some short form. I might work on finishing my Ko-fi page before we go. So anyone who wants to sub to my Ko-fi whenever I set that up, I'll like soft launch it while we're on the trip most likely. And then you'll get behind the scenes Toronto posts most likely. It'd be kind of cool. We'll miss you guys too. Thank you, J Rose. I took 10 shots of tequila in a row in college once, and only once. I mean, I was fine, but oof. Yeah, that's a hangover the next day for sure. Hope you have a lot of fun and are able to unplug at least a bit. Yeah, we should. We're going to be exploring the city. We're going to be eating our favorite junk foods out there. Canada has some of the best junk food in any country. I'm telling you guys. The soda tastes better there. The pizza, the poutine, the freaking ramen, the sushi. Oh, it's fantastic. It's so good. The chips. Oh my God. Go to any freaking drugstore in Canada and get. I think it's called President's Choice brand. It's dirt cheap and it's so good. They have these amazing all-dressed potato chips. They're my favorite in the world. They're so goddamn good. Not Rent-A-Mods? Are we Rent-A-Mods now? Yeah, you're freelance mods now. You're gonna be drafted by other stream teams, by other streamers. I mean, came up because we were talking about taking a trip for Canadian Thanksgiving to see my girlfriend's family, and she was asking if I've tried poutine. Led it into a story about how poutine is like your favorite food. Poutine is my top 3 favorite food of all time. Not even a joke. Not a joke at all. I love poutine. I'd stack that up against any other food in the world. It's always going to end up in the top 3, like tier list wise. Oh my God, I love poutine. I could eat it for every meal, every day. Is that a motherfucking President's Choice reference? It fucking is, McCory. President's Choice is the GOAT. It's a freaking cheap store brand. I love it. They make so many. There's everything. You can get like freaking like candy bars, President's Choice chips, like freaking, I don't know, like soap, like generic. It's the best generic brand. I love it. Saw someone in the chat mention tequila. Yeah. Rest in peace, Jimmy Buffett, for sure. Oh my God. Rest in peace, Jimmy. What a king. Good God. If you guys haven't seen Eddie and Ted's fantastic Margaritaville Exodus, I guess, really. Not Exodus, pilgrimage. That's the right word. I was an English major once. That video is peak YouTube. That video is so good. But R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett, a legend. He just wanted easy living. Mods, we can party hardy in the attic. The parents are leaving. Yeah, we'll leave you pizza money on the counter. Does that sound good? Guess I should go chat with Wade for work now. I would vouch. Like, honestly, I would vouch. The best poutine place in my city closed down during COVID. I'm still crying. That's the worst, Elliot. I'm so sorry. That's the freaking worst. I won't lie. I'm a little bit of a cheap bitch, and I love poutine from Smokes. You know, I mean, I know that's cliche, but I also like New York Fries poutine. And I know this one's not going to go over well with the Canadians, but I don't care because it's one of my favorite chains of all time. Pizza is so good because it's so cheap. You get like 1,000,000 pounds of food or kilograms of food for very little money. And listen, the poutine at Pizza gets a bad rap, but I've ordered that shit at like 3 in the morning there before in Toronto, and it hits. It hits like a bus. It's so good. I love it. Smokes is the one that closed down. That is so depressing because they make the best poutine in the world. New York Fries is actually good. Yeah, I love New York Fries. They make a really good vegetarian gravy as well. You should do a poutine taste tour. I would love to put that up on my Ko-fi or something for that, like first month of premium content or first week of premium content. For people who want to sub to me on Ko-fi whenever I get that set up, you'll probably see like, yeah, maybe me share my poutine. My opinions on it. I had a really good diner poutine when I went back home. I miss it. Oh my God, Morgan and I stopped by a diner, and I think it was Mississauga on our way home from Toronto last time. that had some of the best freaking diner food I've ever had. I was like, oh my God, this competes with like the US's diners really, really well. What's poutine? It's French fries. It's a Canadian meal that is French fries covered in beef gravy and melted cheese curds. So the cheese melts into the fries and the gravy, and then you eat it with a fork. It's so good. It's amazing. So curious about how significant the taste difference is between snacks from Canada versus the US. It's pretty significant because here we don't have any like rules against like shitty filler ingredients and like sugars and stuff like that. Like, Canada does it right. They really do. I like your candy bars better. I like your junk food better. Like your potato chips. All dressed chips are, good God. Stack up all dressed chips against almost any other any United States chips. All dressed clears every freaking time. All dressed chips are so good. They are one of my favorite flavors that have ever been created. So we live by this city in, like, so Rochester is right in between the two other biggest cities besides New York City in New York State, called Buffalo and Syracuse. And Syracuse has this type of potato chip called Syracuse style that's like all these different flavors mixed together. And I actually hadn't had it before, or like hadn't had it since I was a kid, so I didn't remember it. And I bought a bag of it recently. I was like eating it. And I was like, wait a second. This is just rip-off all dressed. This is just like all dressed chips if they were slightly worse. What the hell? And I was like kind of like disappointed. I was like, oh man, all dressed chips are way better. Now I crave all dressed chips. Americans, my fellow Americans, my fellow US viewers here. If you go to like Walmart or Target or whatever and you see the Ruffles brand potato chips normally will carry an all dressed version, all dressed flavor. That's actually pretty good. Should give it a try. Have you tried Coffee Crisp? Amanda, I have. It's one of my favorite candy bars. I love Coffee Crisp. It's really, really yummy. It's crispy. It's light, like good, delicious candy wafer. The chocolate isn't too heavy. The coffee flavor isn't too overpowering. It's like eating mocha in a candy form. It's so good. Squeaky cheese curds and beer fries cheese curds. Yeah, that's a good one. Beer battered cheese curds are where it's at. I love beer battered cheese curds. Neil Buns, hello, hi. Surrender your nouns of pro. Gotta eat. They're all of the pronouns. So you're gonna be eating good. You got a buffet. Any pronouns here. Also, make sure you try all non-Nimo bars. I don't know what those are, but thank you for the heads up. I'm definitely gonna. Here's my thing. Okay. You guys. All right, I think it was like a couple months ago, I went on a rant about my favorite candy in the world is a Canadian candy bar that you like can't get in America called the Wonder Bar. Oh my God. Wonder Bars are, oh my God. Guys, if you are willing from Canada to send me Wonder Bars to my P.O. box, I will love you forever. That is my favorite candy bar. I would, if there was like a hostage situation and like, you know, they were like a kidnapper was like, I'm holding your partner, Morgan, hostage. You have the opportunity to free her, or you can walk away and we're going to give you a case of Wonder Bars. I would ultimately save Morgan, but I would I might have to think about that for like 15 minutes. I would have to like sit there and be like, wait, a case? It's like 36 Wonder Bars. That could last me like a month. I'm gonna say Morgan, but fuck, I'm gonna, fuck, God. They're so good. Have you tried Culver's? I think Morgan and I tried that a couple trips ago. Morgan, I don't know if you're still here. You're not giving me shit for saying that in chat yet, so you might not be. But tag team in about Culver's. Did we try Culver's? Is that the place we tried at like 2 a.m.? That random ass town? You know what slaps? Coffee Crisp? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Coffee Crisp rules. Those are good too. I like those a lot. Wonder Bars though. Oh my God, Wonder Bars. I could live off those. Poutine and Wonder Bars. That's all I need. Ketchup chips? Yeah, ketchup chips are good. They sound weird, I think, to most U.S. people, but, like, ketchup chips. Oh, man. President's Choice makes a really good ketchup chip as well. Shipping a toothpick from here to the U.S. didn't cost $20. That's the problem, McCory. I feel bad when Canadian fans send me stuff because I know how much it is to ship internationally. So please don't do that unless you really, really want to do that, Canadian fans. Please, please, please. No, we tried Harvey's. Harvey's was the one, not Culver's. We got to try Culver's. We got to try Nando's. We got to remember to bring our Nando's gift card from Sarah this trip. Because you really want to... I think Sandy and Sarah gave us that Nando's gift card a while ago. A cheeky Nando's. So we got to try Nando's when we're there. And we got to do... Culver's. Because Harvey's was pretty good, too. Your answer doesn't surprise me. Yeah, Morgan knows I'm addicted to Wonder Bar. Like, I'm afraid of needles, but, like, if I had access to unlimited Wonder Bars, I would absolutely liquefy them and inject them into my veins. But maybe not, because, like, I love the flavor. I need the flavor to hit my lips, you know, hit my taste buds. Love Wonder Bars. They're so good. Squeebles, God. Oh, they're so good. How do those not exist here? They would be a huge hit in America. It would be a humongous hit in the U.S. They're so goddamn good. They're so good. I hurt thinking about them, knowing I can't get... One of the things... When we go back across the border after this trip, Friday afternoon, when Morgan and I are leaving our beautiful Airbnb to cross the American border again, they're going to be like, do you have anything to declare? I'm going to be like, I have 52 pounds of Wonder Bar in the back of the car. They're going to be like, excuse me? We're going to have to check that. Is that code for drugs? No, we have 52 pounds of Wonder Bar candy bars in the back of the car because I can't get these all the time in the States. I need these now all the time. I need them. They're so good. So good. The general Toronto area has Nando's? Yeah, there's one allegedly downtown. I think it's near Eaton Center. I could be wrong on that one. Make sure the gift card's still good. It should be. I hope so. I really hope so because I want to try Nando's. Please don't inject it into your veins. Yeah, it'd probably be bad for me. Oh, my God. It's Midwest, not Canada. Originated in Wisconsin. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I'm silly. You found them at Publix? Oh my God. If they start selling Wonder Bar in the US, I'm fucking done for. It does not matter how much that I work out every single day now. That is going to actually, I'll die. Listen guys, I have the genetic markers in me according to my DNA test for diabetes. Be high risk at developing diabetes. I'm getting diabetes if I can get Wonder Bar regularly. Oh, this is really fucking bad. I was so mad. You can ask Morgan this. She's here in the chat. Okay, so yeah. There's a Nando's in the Eaton area. Reaches into the console full of wrappers and pulls out another Wonder Bar. Oh my, yes, that's what would happen, Firefly. Like 100%. I don't think gift cards can expire anymore. I hope not. Hope not, because we've had this gift card for months. Maybe a year now. I don't even remember now. It's been a while. Are they weed leaves on the wall? No. This is Canadian pride over here. Chat, can we get some Gerb leaves? This is the guy. This is my Gerb leaf guy. That's a flask. Well, actually, this was supposed to be an Elf Bar vape, but it looks like a flask. And that's obviously the Canadian leaf. Oh, Canada. My home away from home. Is that the Genovia theme again? Am I fucking up? Am I doing a Princess Diaries boomer reference? I'm now at the point where I forget what the Canadian national anthem sounds like, and I accidentally mix it in with the Genovian one. It's bad. You can ask Morgan this, though. No, that was O Canada, thank God. Yeah, Genovia. We went to the duty-free store the last time we were coming back from Toronto. There was a huge line at the border crossing. So, you can get Wonder Bar on Amazon? Yeah, but it's super upcharged. It's super upcharged. And I refuse to be a capitalistic pig. I need to be a regular Canadian pig or something. You know? We went to the duty-free store because we were like, oh, we're going to have to wait in line for, like, hours anyway. So, like, might as well go, like, mess around in there, see what they got for sale. I looked through the entire candy section, and they did not have Wonder Bar. I was devastated. They had literally every other candy from Canada. They had Coffee Crisp. They had Smarties, which I freaking love. If you are from the U.S., you're thinking of those weird little wafer, like, weird, like, soury flavored candy, almost flavorless candies that we have. No. They come in the plastic wrapper. No. Canadian Smarties are like M&Ms with a better chocolate coating. Like a better candy coating over the chocolate. They're so good. They're one of my favorite things in the world. That casual, hello! Had to be that Canadian bacon. Pigs are Canadian supremacists officially. ACAB. Our home on native land, a true patriot, loving all of our command. I don't know what I'm singing here. I'm sorry. I'm not a real honorary Canadian after all. That is, what a theme. Listen, America is pretty goddamn embarrassing. U.S. Smarties are gross. It depends. Every, like, 6 years, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to, like, one sleeve of Smarties. And I eat them. And I'm like, yummy, yummy. I'll eat those. But you put Canadian Smarties in front of me, they're better versions of M&Ms. That's all I gotta say. They are so goddamn good. I love them. Those Coffee Crisp, Wonder Bar, Aero Bars, you name it. Canada clears America, clears the U.S. so goddamn easily. And if you're American, I'm sorry you're patriot pilled, but no. I'm so sorry. The snacks in Canada are superior across the board. I did slip into Genovia a bit initially. I'm sorry. I don't know these things. I'm weird. I love U.S. Smarties. That's fine. More for you. Like, me not liking them means more for you, honestly. And then we don't have to argue about it. Isn't that great? But I gotta say, holy Christmas. Canada clears. 100%. So good. Canadian Smarties nuts fit in. Oh my God, Brie. You know that we didn't do after the national anthem, give a Pledge of Allegiance? We did say the Lord's Prayer for a few years, though. That is almost as bizarre, but yeah, the Pledge of Allegiance is a very bizarre thing we do here. Very patriot-pilled here. U.S. Smarties, did you mean Rockets? They're kind of similar to Rockets, but I prefer Rockets over U.S. Smarties as well. Genovia's other anthem is Breakaway by Kelly Clarkson. It's so true. U.S. Smarties are called Rockets in Canada since we already have a candy called Smarties. Wait, did they just like, because we have Rockets in the U.S. as well, which are a totally different candy. So great. I love trademarking. I love naming IP. Oh, it's so fun. Oh my God. We have so much confusing naming stuff. What are American Rockets? American Rockets are I think similar to bottle caps. I'm pretty sure. It's all so confusing, right? Rockets are like sweet tarts, like hard candies with a fruit flavor. Yeah, see, Smarties lack the fruit flavor. They're all just one flavor. They're different, like, variations, like shades of the same sort of bland color. And then they barely taste any different from each other. Rockets have a little bit more flavor because they're closer to sweet tarts or like bottle caps here in the U.S. Princess, look out your window and welcome to, welcome to Genovia. Oh my God. Morgan and I rewatched the Princess Diary movies not that long ago. Number 1's great. Number 2 sure is, I mean, we stopped watching it partway through, right, Morgan? We gotta go back and finish that. Yeah, one flavor chalk. Listen. Some people like them. Like I said, like every 6 years, I'm like, I'm kind of in the mood for some U.S. Smarties. So Rockets are called Smarties in the States, and Sweet Tarts are called Rockets in the States. It's so confusing. Yes, it's confusing. And Well, no, sweet tarts are called sweet tarts in the States. Rockets are like a whole nother candy, totally. Yeah, we have sweet tarts too, and then we have things that are called like bottle caps that are kind of similar. Like, I'm sorry, here's the thing. America's stupid, okay? You got to remember, the U.S. is stupid. Like, we're just weird. So none of our naming conventions are going to make sense. Those of you in Canada, you're doing a damn good job of trying to make sense of it, but I promise you, applying logic to what we do with like copyright in the States it's not going to work. We're just horrible. We're terrible to work with. The second Princess Diaries with Chris Pine before I even knew about Chris Pine. Yes, he was the prince. I honestly like Rocket/US Smarties. It's truly the flavor ever, but I can't dislike them. Again. I think that they're different. I think you're thinking of a different candy. You're thinking of a different candy. They're not. The things you think you like are not US Smarties. I'm telling you. US Smarties are their own thing that are totally, they're like chalky. They have like a slight sour flavor, but they're very chalky. They are not sweet tarts. Sweet tarts are, by and large, a much more flavorful candy. Bottle caps are good. They're soda flavor. Yeah, those have like a very like chalky, but like subtly soda-y flavor. You know? America just makes bad food. Not all of it, but yes, we don't really have standards. We're a little bit weird about it, for sure. Like I said, I'm very excited to go back to Canada. Canada clears. Also, again, huge thank you, Nettles. I do want to say humongous thank you for the donations today, the tips, and the gifted subs. So Morgan and I can enjoy our fun snack foods and stuff in Canada. That's really sweet of you. I'm American and I'm confused. I've never seen a rocket. They're regional candies. They kind of don't, you know, they're not on display everywhere. Also, if you said you're in Alabama, you're probably missing out on a lot of stuff, is my guess. My bad, the difference in brand names is frying my brain. Right? Yeah, I think we're all a little bit confused here by all of it, which is fine, because corporations are silly, goofy things. Just popping in to say hi and have a safe trip. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate that. Get some wonderful rest. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Ate too much turkey pepperoni. Now my tummy hurts. Okay, but superior choice with the turkey pepperoni. Really good choice. Sorry your tummy hurts. Smarties in Canada are basically M&Ms. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Lady Grey Malkin, is they are way better M&Ms, though. The candy coating is way, way, way thicker. It's a bigger piece of candy. The chocolate's better. Freaking love Smarties in Canada way more than M&Ms. Cursed image now in Discord. Oh, God. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of stream. Thank you, Angie. I love Smarties. Yeah, Canadian Smarties are S tier. So good. Sarah, our regular Sarah, not the she nerd, and Sani, a couple trips ago when we were in Toronto, gave Morgan and me a gift bag that had a bunch of cool stuff in it. Little fun things, including one of those sleeves of the Fun Size Coffee Crisps, and a sleeve of the Fun Size Aero Bars, and a couple sleeves of the Fun Size Smarties, because they know that I like them, and I plowed through those so goddamn quick. You guys have no idea how much candy I ate that month. Oh my God, I ate so much candy. I love those. Those 3 candy bars right there. Only thing that would have made it better was Wonder Bar, like I said. Found vegan M&M knockoffs, and it made my life. Yo, Talia, that sounds like they would be kind of lit, honestly. That sounds kind of good. In food, it's some top-tier food there. Oh, God, Nettles. What have you done? The anticipation. The anticipation is going to be unreal. And then probably my disappointment will be immeasurable by the time I get to see it. I love Crunchy. It's a chocolate bar up here. Ooh, I've never had Crunchy. I'll have to try that. Okay, Canadians in chat. I know that we have a lot of Canadian viewers, and I love all of you very, very much. Besides the 3 poutines that I mentioned that are my 3 favorite, because I love junk food. Smoked poutine, New York fries, and pizza poutine. What other poutine should I be trying when I'm in Toronto? Let me know. We sound like we're people from the 1950s that are averse to space exploration. I don't like rockets. Never seen rockets before. Crunchy's a sponge toffee covered in chocolate. What the shit? Canada clears. Canada, S-tier country when it comes to snacks. Not, so few countries can touch you. Have the pride in that. You guys have amazing snack food. Your potato chips clear. Your candy bars clear. Everything. Oh, it's so good. I live West Coast, so I can't recommend for East Coast. Darn. Are there any national chains, though, that you have? That you'd recommend? Never had poutine. Dairy. They do make some vegan and vegetarian poutines in Canada, which is really nice. Smokes poutine has a huge variety of poutine. It's so good. I've tried every flavor of smokes poutine at least 3 times in my life because Morgan and I are in Toronto so much. We love smokes. One of my favorite foods in the world. I will be eating a shit ton of that. West Coast, I don't know what options the GTA has for poutine. Darn. National chains work, though. National chains. I'm down with it. You guys heard me say pizza poutine is one of my favorite. And I see people trash that all the time. They're like, it's garbage, it's junk food, it's terrible. And I'm like, you're sounding a little bit classist because everything from pizza to me is amazing and I can order it until 3 a.m. and have it delivered to my Airbnb or hotel room. I'm no help. I live across the... Oh, my gosh. Is it that different? I mean, I know it's different. But there's got to be some national chains of poutine that you guys like, right? I love the flavor of crunchy, but it gets uncomfy stuck in my teeth. Oh, no! That is always, like, a little bit of a downer. Is when, like, the texture is funky for your teeth or your mouthfeel or whatever. Morgan hates that phrase, mouthfeel. They taste like the buns of the gummy crab patties. Wait, what, dude? That's... Ugh, I hate that. The gummy crab patties were one of the worst candies ever created. I don't know why they did that. I'm so sorry, people who like that. You guys can keep eating them, keep enjoying them. Just know that I don't like them. Don't send them to me, please. Also, West Coaster, I too enjoy the heathen poutine, the ones with the other toppings that aren't real poutine. Listen, Smokes has a Korean barbecue poutine. That's one of my favorite things as a Korean. I think that they... Oh, my God. The mix of poutine with the Korean barbecue, amazing. My faves are from a local diner and from a random small arena. Oh, darn it. What's up, Savvy Kitten? Hi, all dropping in. I've been cleaning, trying to be productive today. Talking about poutine. We are, Savvy. I'm asking for recommendations beyond Smokes, which is my favorite, New York fries, and pizza poutine, those are my 3 favorite poutines. So when I'm in Toronto for the next week here, like until Friday, Morgan and I are going to be eating lots of poutine and other yummy foods. One of the worst candies, he says. Listen, heard you were talking shit. Yeah, I was saying thank you. I was talking about how when you and Sandy gave me and Morgan the sleeves of Aero Bars, Coffee Crisp, and Smarties. I ate those in like a month. Like I had like a half or like a quarter of a sleeve a day. So it was probably like 2 weeks, honestly. They were like my favorite candies. The only thing that would have made that better was Wonder Bar. I was talking about how Wonder Bar is my favorite Canadian candy ever. Probably my favorite candy bar in the world. You know? GBR Lock, hello. Looks like I popped in just in time for one of my favorite foods. Do you like poutine? Poutine is my favorite. So good. They also had Lunchable ones. I almost got Nettles. Oh my god. I didn't know that. I don't know what you should try, but don't try McDonald's or Harvey's poutine. They're 0 out of 10, even for the fast food poutine. I had Harvey's poutine, and it was okay, but it wasn't my favorite. You're right. I had Harvey's poutine when we were there a few trips ago. It was all right. It was good for 2 a.m. poutine, but it was very, like, it was pretty mid overall. I agree. I have not tried McDonald's poutine, but now I kind of want to just for posterity's sake, just to say I did it. Used to live in Toronto for a bit. Try Lady Marmalade. They have a breakfast poutine that's so... Oh, I love breakfast poutines. Thank you for the heads up. Now I want sweet tarts or some sour/sweet chalky candies in general. Ooh, yeah. Get you some then. I hope you're able to get some soon. When my mom was pregnant with my brother, she had a craving to eat chalk, so she ate Tums and Smarties. Those pregnancy cravings, those are very real. Those are intense. I've heard so many stories from people over the years. So many of my friends who have been pregnant are like, yeah, I ate like pickles dipped in barbecue sauce for like a week straight. And I'm like, I understand, and I do not shame you at all. All this food talk making me hungry. Chat, pizza rolls or chicken nugs? Oh my god, why not both? That's one of my favorite girl dinners, is a couple pizza rolls with a couple chicken nuggets. Girl dinner. When I was pregnant, I just craved the ability to eat. Yeah, that happens to some people too, where they can't eat, which is such a bummer. You know, it's like one of those situations where it's like hormones go burr, burr. I don't know why I did the cold burr first. Like, the word appeared in my head, but not the correct pronunciation. Girl dinner, girl dinner. I could eat, it just didn't stay with... Oh, no, yeah. I craved flowers once when I was pregnant. I had to go to Super Salad before I started eating out of a flower bed. I do not judge you at all. I do not. Bearing a child is like truly one of the most wild things that people with wombs do. And it takes a lot of energy, time, effort, etc. And so we should never ever shame people who choose to do that. That's the way I look at it. Eat what you need to eat, honestly. That is, I know I wouldn't be able to handle it. I don't remember if it was when my mom was pregnant with me and Maddie, or if it was when she was pregnant with one of our other siblings, but Klondike bars were a big craving for it. Ooh, I haven't had a Klondike bar in so long, but those used to be one of my go-to snacks. My grandma, when I was growing up, on my dad's side, we'd go visit them at the lake when I was a kid, and she kept Dove bars in her freezer and Klondike bars. So those were like one of my favorite summer snacks. I don't remember the Mickey D's poutine being awful. It's definitely not anything special, but I don't remember it being bad. I think I'll probably try... Again, I'm going to try to get my Ko-fi set up before we go, and then people who want to see my poutine opinions, my candy opinions, and want to see sightseeing stuff that Morgan and I do in Toronto, you'll be able to see it there. I'll set the membership level really low, because again, that's just going to be for behind the scenes silly posts. And then I'm going to do a Patreon for cosplay. And that might have a slightly higher subscription fee, but still very, very low. It's because the body's craving certain nutrients. The brain is like, that looks like it would work. Yeah, yeah. I also craved dirt once when I was pregnant. That's when I knew. Ooh, yeah. I bet. I bet. Again, I do not blame you at all. Only place I've had poutine was Philly. It was meh. Listen, I've had poutine at a lot of American places, and it's passable, and it will sometimes hit the craving, but it really, really, really is not done quite the way that it's done in Canada. It's their national food, you know? Call back to the Lord lore from last stream, but makes an anonymous Instagram, make an anonymous Instagram ranking poutine. Oh my god, instead of the onion rings, that would actually be really funny. People would figure it out too quick. One of you would stumble upon it on like Reddit, and you'd be like, oh my god, that's Brian. That's definitely Brian. Also, sad reminder that Ontario still has Doug Ford in office. Yeah! Stay to the big cities and you're safe. Yep. Toronto's always treated me well. It has a huge Asian population. It's a very diverse city. I love Toronto for those reasons. Obviously, I'm not going to say it's perfect. Nowhere's perfect. But it definitely does have a lot of benefits to just the population size and the amount of space there is there and the huge diverse community. So Toronto is like Canada. Toronto is like Canada. When I was living up there, I loved it. I miss it tons. Yeah, I out of all the Canadian cities I've been in, which hasn't been, to be fair, isn't like the most. I've mainly been in places in Ontario. But I have been to like Quebec City. I have been to Montreal, you know. I've been to French Canada a couple times. I do like Toronto the most. I like Toronto just because it reminds me of New York City and stuff like that. You know? Yeah, yuck. Doug Ford, yeah, yuck. Basically, the way you described it is pretty much everywhere here. Yeah, that's the other thing. Is like obviously not everywhere, but like Canada certainly has like a decent amount of diversity, and especially as someone who gets othered quite a bit in the U.S., even living in a state as progressive as New York, where we have a decent Asian population in a lot of these places. It is wonderful to just like be in Toronto and be like, oh my god, there's like 1 million Koreans here. It's awesome. Alberta or any other similar province stick to the cities for the most part. Yeah, I actually have no plans or desire to go to Alberta from everything I've heard from my many Canadian friends. Actually, last time we hung out with Ashley, Roboto, and Max, who we're probably going to see again during this trip. I'm so excited. I love Ashley. Genuinely one of my favorite people who's ever existed. But last time we saw them, they were giving us a little bit of the lowdown about, like, the Alberta region and, like... Because I was like, hey, do you guys have, like, Uber Patriots the way we have here in the States where people are, like, fucked up? And, like, they'll be flying these giant MAGA flags and they'll cover their trucks in, like, American flags. You have, like, people with, like, pickup trucks that have, like, a Canadian flag truck wrap. And she was like, not as much. She's like, that's mainly in, like, Manitoba, Alberta type of areas. And she's like, but when they are that patriot, that's when you're like, watch out for that person. If they're, like, mega, like, nationalistic, they're like, watch out for that person. They do not care about Indigenous people. They don't care about, like, POC. They don't care about, like marginalized groups in Canada. She's like, when you see that, be really, really extra careful. And I was like, yeah, okay, I can see that. She's like, but we don't have it as widespread as you guys have it in the States. And I was like, I don't think anywhere in the fucking world has it as much as we do in the States. We're so weird here. Imagine buying merch for a politician. That's embarrassing. That's what people here in America do. They buy merch for their favorite politician. That's fucking embarrassing, bro. Northern BC isn't much better. That's sad to hear. But I know that there's like a lot of regional things that are really strange there as well. We don't have the population to have that many here in Canada. Yeah, that's also true. That is very, very true. Hey, wait, I just realized I've gotten a majority of the upstairs here done. This is awesome. Almost all done. Yeah, I think I'm finishing the pyramid tonight. This is gonna be good. It's weird, right? Laundry, it is so weird. So bizarre. It's like, vote for who you want to vote for and who has, like, the best policies for the American people in your mind. You don't need to fucking, like, buy the merch of someone and, like, constantly tell people, like, my politician, my candidate's the best. Look at this cool hat I bought. You're fucking weird, dude. I can tell that you don't have friends. I can tell. The more Western conservative province tends to make minorities feel inherently uncomfortable to even try looking for the liberal centers. Super valid to not want to enter any of those spaces. Yeah, I'm someone who, again, as someone who's lived my life as a POC, be very weird if I became one recently. But as someone who's lived my entire life as a POC, I have that, like, spidey sense. You know, I got my intuition where I'm like, yeah, that's a place I just don't have a desire to visit at all. So, yeah, there's a couple places around the world that I feel that way about. Do bumper stickers count as merch? Because I have some of those. I mean, here's the thing. It's counteractive in a lot of ways. But you all know the cult that I'm talking about specifically. The MAGA cult is unreasoning. They are more in love with a personality than they are with any actual sort of, like, rhetoric that's not completely extremist and hateful. There's no reason for them to be the way that they are, except that they are just bigots, but they don't want to, like, label themselves as that. That's what it is. That's all it is. But America has gotten very fucking weird about how we support our politicians. But no, I'm not going to shame you for, like, a bumper sticker. That's like raising awareness. Like, get the vote out, you know? I meant more than Ontario is similar to those other provinces, but Toronto is much more friendly for minorities. Yeah, and again, I've only been to a couple of the cities in Ontario province. I've been to Hamilton, I've been to Toronto, been to Mississauga, I've been to Burlington, I've been to Niagara Falls, and all of those cities are they're fun. They're fine. I haven't ever been bothered while I've been in them. But I can imagine, much like anywhere, that, you know, a lot of the rural areas, things get, like, kind of funky. For sure. That said, I do kind of want to visit, like, Vancouver at some point. I want to check it out. Just to experience it. I have a bumper sticker that says, "Keep honking, I'm listening to the hit breakout single, Vampires Will Never Hurt You," by My Chemical Romance. I love that. Being a POC gives you superpowers. Yeah, but the superpowers unfortunately come from trauma and fight or flight. That's where mine come from. I'm exiting lurking with grilled cheese. That sounds so good right now. Oh my god, maybe I'll make one of those. Say fuck it. I have a 3-hour drive tomorrow, but I'll do it after hurting myself, my lactose intolerance, by eating grilled cheese the night before I travel. Pride in Vancouver is huge. That's cool. Love to hear about that stuff. My bumper sticker is a Sanders one saying billionaires should not exist. Okay, no, that's just fucking fact. That's not even political. That's just fact. We're trying to find a new place to rent, and one of the houses had an SUV in the driveway that said "Fuck Trudeau" in massive letters across the back window with a Canada leaf instead of a U. They're such pussies, they can't even say it. You know, they can't even say the swear word. When I take Maddie to work, we regularly see this one car that had mom on the back of the car, but the legs of the mom tore off, and it turned into Vom. I hope Vom is having a good weekend. Happy Mother's Day to those who celebrate. I've heard that Vancouver is another fairly safe area. Yep, I've heard the same. I have a ton of Asian friends that actually live in Vancouver. It made me so sad having to listen to some of the rants when I went back home. Felt very unwelcomed. I'm so sorry, Kia. It's really fucking nasty that people have to be that way. Instead of just being kind and letting people live the life that they want to live and mind their own business. It's that simple. It really is. But hey, I hope that you enjoy the digital space you have here to feel welcomed and supported. You know? Fact, yeah. I'm gonna get myself some Braum shake and Whataburger. No, oh my god. Enjoy Whataburger, Liz. Enjoy it. The wateriest Whataburger meat. I will say this again. Whataburger, I know how to say it like a Texan. Whataburger has superior chicken. It's really good. The chicken at Whataburger is amazing. Oh, you want to live? Yes, please. No, suffer, right? No thanks. Why you gotta be that way? Some parts of the world. Why you gotta be weird like that? Why do you want to infringe on rights instead of just letting people be? We know what you are. You're the only one who's too scared to label yourself that. Wait, I'm almost 90% in this chat. Oh my god. Me using my platform to remind people that this is like a nice, chill, comfortable space gets me hyper-focused on this game, apparently. Damn. Don't call me out like that. What is this stream community except a massive call-out to each other? You guys spend a majority of the stream calling me out for various things. Come on. Much love. Hey, all of you help make this place really comfortable for each other. Those of you who, you know, don't have a lot of comfort or support or, you know, people who want to listen to you or treat you right in your personal lives, I can't guarantee that this space is going to be, like, fully devoid of, you know, people being strange at times or saying things that we all can't agree with. But I can say I'm going to try my damnedest to always make sure that it is that way. And I'm glad that you feel welcome here. I'm glad that you feel supported here. Because there's no reason for us not to support you here. That's just the way that it is. So, thank you for joining. Thanks for sharing your own vibes, making other people feel welcome. God damn. That's what y'all do. I don't know about y'all, but my therapist loves listening to me. She told me that I am her favorite patient. J/J. Listen, anyone who's actually on the therapy journey, I'm right there alongside of you. We're all going to come out of it all the better. You're doing great. Thank you for that. Hey, Talia, you help out so much by being here, helping add your perspective as well. I've learned a lot from you, too. We all see each other as people with feelings. It's very nice. Right. I don't want this place to be dehumanizing to anyone, really. You know, except for bigots. It's like, have a taste of your own medicine. You're weird. My eyes are sweating. They worked out really hard. You're going to get eye gains. Can you imagine a buff eyeball? Kia, it's wonderful having you here. You've always been so lovely to other people. It's really, really appreciated. All of you are great. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a fun Sunday. This has been a great stream. And again, thank you to anyone who fell for my clickbait about... It's not really clickbait, but it is too. You know, I'm leaning into the... Hey, if you guys want to give me $1, I'll use it to buy candy when I'm in Canada. Morgan and I will use it to get snacks and dinner and stuff. Or in Canada. Thank you for all the support tonight. It's been wonderful. Bigots are weird. They are. We're all gremlin nerds. So true. So very true. Been in therapy for 6 years now. It feels like a lot sometimes, but I remember how far I've come in my healing journey and how easily I calm myself down now. Makes me proud. You deserve to feel proud. That's something that doesn't come naturally to some people. And the fact that you're able to get a little bit better at it and rationalize through things, and you know, that takes a lot of work. I'm in the process of doing that as well. You're doing great. Kicking ass. Eyes are gonna be jacked. That would genuinely be so weird. A buff eyeball. I don't know what that would actually look like. Corey, I forbade you from using that command. I forbade you. You are grounded. I'm sorry. I know that I haven't left yet. I haven't put the mods up as rent-a-mods, as freelance mods yet. But you're grounded in the meantime until tomorrow. The Canadian government lowered the grant for students with permanent disabilities, which is wild to me. They lowered the grant as in, like, they give people with disabilities less? I'm sorry. I'm not up to date on Canadian politics, so I can talk about your food and I can talk about some very brief politics and, like, things like, you know, what cities I personally feel good in, but I can't talk Canadian politics here. I don't really want to do that because I'm not educated. That's the secret of its journey, of life's journey. It isn't where you're going, it's how far you've come. Absolutely, Lady Grey Malkin. Absolutely. Bonk. Brookie, you too. You're also grounded. Imagination. Do not think of buff eyeballs. You're thinking of them right now, chat. You're thinking of eyes with muscles. Bulging muscles on your eyeballs. When you close your lid, it sort of distends because you have bulging muscles in your eyeballs. You know? I ignored you. Bonk for the donate command. Yeah, bonk. Grounded? I didn't even have a computer to be grounded from, so there. I'm grounding you from your screen time. You don't get to play with your iPad anymore. Ew. Listen. Eyeballs with muscles would be disgusting. Austin, you're grounded as well. You're all grounded. Having my Brittany Broski moment when you said bulging muscles. Listen, Brittany Broski. Oh, thank you for the bop, by the way. Thanks for the bonk. Oh, I forgot to add the Taco Bell sound. I literally almost just did the thing that I did in that clip of me calling it the Taco Bell bong or dong. I almost said that again because of my dyslexia. The Taco Bell bong. Boom. Like literally almost did that again. I need to add that as a sound effect, though. I don't have an iPad either. Yeah, but you'll be grounded from your phone. No more screen time, period. We should use this more often. Well, guess what? You don't have the ability to. How's that?
Oh, brother, this guy
Oh, okay.
stinks.
I stink. What if you stink? Huh? Taco Bell dong is coming. Thank you, Nettles. What the heck? You have been grounded, though. You've actually been grounded. Thank you for the sub. What the hell? Lady Grey Malkin, enjoy the emotes and the sub badge. And an ad-free viewing experience for the next month. You better be saying thanks to Nettles, because that was a nice thing that in some places, including this one, is very unexpected and something I am really appreciative of. I'm really working here to get around the...
Punch me in the boob!
Around the shit. What the heck? Nettles, what the heck? I appreciate that a lot. What the heck? Thank you very, very much. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Nettles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Brian isn't the boss of me. Well, you are grounded, though. What the hell? Everything I just said, Grey Lady and Lady Grey Malkin. I love that you both have Lady and Grey in your names, by the way. Both of you make sure you say thanks to Nettles. Enjoy the emotes of the sub badge. Also, Squeebles, again, thank you for the information, but I just want to point out, like, we do have the, like, don't bring up politics unprovoked rule for a reason. I don't know enough about Canadian politics to want to talk about that in chat, really. So just as a heads up, please make sure we're not bringing up conversations that might be uncomfortable for some people. Just as a heads up, please. So we're moving on from that topic, basically. J Rose, thank you for the surprise good news here. Bree and I are gonna have a late night gang meetup. Yo, have a great time. What the heck? I hope you have fun. It's a great time. Truly. Yeah, it's one of those things you're like, I'm mad at the government for this, Squeebles, and I was like, I don't know. I literally said I don't know enough about the Canadian government to feel comfortable talking about the politics of it, of like a decision like that. So yeah, it's just one of those things. I do the same thing with American political stuff I don't know enough about. I'll bring up American politics every now and then and invite you guys to talk about it, but outside of that, I'm not versed enough in Canadian politics personally. So that's the way that it is. That said, yeah, no, taking anything away from disabled people should never happen. Absolutely. But outside of that generalized statement, yeah, I don't really want to delve into that topic since it deals with government money and funding and things. All right. This thing, and thank you for being respectful with me bringing that up.
For Taco Bell dongs, snacks.
I got so confused by that for a second. And then I heard the message. Thank you very, very, what the hell, Naray, that is a lot of money. I literally addressed this earlier when Nettles was doing this, but I was like, listen, if you have to lean into the meme, $1 is plenty. One single American dollar is plenty. What the hell? That's so much. Why did that? Why is it that big of an amount? Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Can we get some hype and some pride in the spam for that? Because that is a lot of money. That's really nice. Thank you. Have a great trip. Thank you, Lady Grey Malkin. Good luck with work, by the way. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's not call it that. The Taco Bell dong. That has a lot of implications, is all I gotta say. Oh my god. Thank you, Naray. CAD is higher than USD in conversion. I mean, the amount, like, numerically is, but that just means that the Canadian dollar is doing worse than the American dollar. And it's doing worse than the American dollar by quite a bit. It's actually a value to shop in Canada. When Morgan and I were in Canada, if you have American money, like when Morgan and I were in Canada, we were like, holy shit, everything is, like, it's sticker shock at first, but if you know, like, what the conversion is, we were like, oh my god, everything's kind of really cheap here. It's kind of nice for tourists. Love living in Canada for that reason. Yeah, it's just a lot cheaper, conversion-wise. Like, the number is much bigger, though. I will say, sometimes I'll walk into a store, I'll be like, it's how much? And then I'm like, wait, I gotta remind myself. I'm in Canada right now. Taco Bell Dong Fund opens up so many problems for moderating chat. Please, no. McCory, I know you've been away for a little bit, but Dong chat is probably the least of our concerns here. In fact, that's pretty normalized in this community at this point. I would be surprised if we went an entire stream without someone bringing up some kind of penis reference. I would be very, very, very... Oh my god. Like, I would be super, super, like, surprised if someone didn't make a balls or dick joke during stream. Like, truly. Oh my god. Taco Bell Dong is a great moment. I don't know if great is the right word. It is a moment of all time. It is a moment. Got pretty good at guessing the conversion rate in my head at one point. When I came back to the States, I would do it and be like, when I actually had to pay $50, yeah. Yep. Because, like, I'll be like, oh my god. It costs how much money for one Wonder Bar? And I'll be like, oh wait, no, this is actually, like, normal price. Brian's community is a great... I almost read that out loud. I don't want to do that. I don't want a glizzy fund. Okay, that's something that I don't know. I've never had a hot dog in Canada. I don't know if the glizzies there are better than the ones in the US or not. But I will say this. Coming from a city that has one of the national hot dog brands that originated in it, I'd be hard pressed to find one. It's better, you know. Taco Bell Dong Fun. The Savvy Kitten, don't worry about it. Do not worry about it, chat. Jacob, don't call it that, please. God, Jesus. The pain in my heart. This was a mistake. It always is. All I want is online shops to let me have the option to see prices in Canadian so I don't have to guess or do math. Honestly, with how much stuff ships to Canada, that should be the norm. I absolutely think that should be the norm. I'm in full agreement with you there, Squibbles, for sure. I love when Brian catches himself. I'm so close to saying it. Rip the B plus M heart, that's okay. It lives on in Morgan in my actual hearts. You know, we're cuties. That's one thing I'm so excited for when we're there is I know, again, I've called myself out for this, so it's fine if you call me this, but I am 100% a basic bitch. I'm really excited to go to Eaton Center again for the first time in a long time. Those of you not from Canada or the Toronto region, Eaton Center is like the big, giant mall shopping center that they have there. It's a little overwhelming for people. It's very touristy. I get why some people hate it, but they have so many different stores. I'm so excited to go, like, shopping for cute femme clothes with Morgan at Eaton Center. It's one of my favorite things to do there. I'm crying, laughing. Holy shit. Stop. Proxima Centauri, get some wonderful rest. Thank you so much. Thanks for the vibes, I think. Have a wonderful night. Have a lovely, lovely night. Thank you for hanging out here. Have a good start to your week. It's too bad you grounded most of the mod team. Yep, mod team is fully grounded at this point. Like the Disney store? Yeah, they have so many great stores in Eaton Center. I see so many TikToks of different shops in Eaton Center. I don't want to go so bad. It is, like, it is almost overwhelming how much is in there. The first time I ever tried New York fries poutine was actually Eaton Center. It was during Ethan's tour. Is the first stop at Ethan's I Have to Do the Show tour. And Ashley, Max, and I, and Morgan went there, and she was like, oh my god, have you ever tried to eat New York fries? It's my favorite poutine. And it's like, no, I've never even heard of it. I didn't know this was a thing. And she's like, oh my god, Brian, you have to try the poutine from New York fries. So we went and we got that, and it was so good. And it was when Morgan and I were kind of trying to be vegetarian. So they had a vegetarian poutine, which was amazing. Like, made with, like, veggie gravy. It was awesome. Cute what clothes? I'm probably gonna be looking for like a bunch of like dresses and tops. I have so many skirts already, but I kind of want to get some dresses and tops while I'm there. Because they just have so many good luxury brands there at really affordable prices, and they also have a lot of just, you know, your regular retail brands there too. Poor McCory modding this whole chat alone. True. We are cursed. We are cursed. Bum 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 bum. That's what it is. You guys are. Very much so. As Corey the mod says, yeah. Very, very cursed. We're grounded now, but when you leave, we're having that attic pizza party streamer. Oh my god. Yeah, alright, every mod, every member of this community, you have to make me a promise before I go. Kofi shopping montage? Oh my god, when I had the fan house, before fan house got evil, and I had to delete it, and thus the reason I'm moving over to Kofi at all. I did used to share all my shopping hauls. So when Morgan and I used to love going thrifting, or we'd buy like from clearance at like store, and that's where I got like a majority of like, you know, like Forever 21, Walmart does like clearance on like dresses and skirts and stuff like that, tops, whatever. And I would post all my shopping hauls of like my cute, fun femme clothes over there. So Kofi, I hope I can, yeah, show off like more of my clothes and whatnot. And like also some of my interests, like the comic books that I buy, and like little Gundam figurines, stuff like that. Gonna feed doggos? Hey, I hope that they have a lovely dinner. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Chat is innocent. We never do anything. Smile. Oh my god, that smile emote. It's like a flashing red light. The mods are a bunch of gremlins. The mods are gremlins, and they each bring their own unique gremlin energy, and that's why I've handpicked them the way that I have. They each bring something, a certain gremlin energy to the table that I do like, you know? I always thought it was pronounced Kofi. It's pronounced Kofi, apparently. So, like, it's a coffee cup, right? Is their logo, which is confusing. So you'd think it would be said coffee. And then I thought it was Ko-Fi for a while, because I was like, oh, it's like lo-fi. It's like one letter off from lo-fi. Oh, it's Ko-Fi. Duh, I got it wrong this whole time. Nope. They say it's pronounced Ko-Fi, like the fee you pay to like sub to someone there, or like donate to someone there. By the way, that is open. If you don't want to donate through my PayPal link here, or don't want to donate like subs through Twitch, you can donate via that Ko-Fi page. I'm the same username there as I am here. You can go to Ko-Fi and donate there instead if you'd like to. Buy me a coffee, as they say. So even though I don't have it fully set up, you can at least do that. But again, I'd hold off just so that I can do memberships, so you get like premium content on top of, you know, supporting the stream with that monthly fee. Because I want you guys to get something out of it as well. Can I be a gremlin? Of course you can, Ray. You are a gremlin. I knight thee a gremlin. The mods are the best of us. They're at least the ones who have sustained the most psychic damage. We take it back. Chat is not a... Stop. Love seeing hauls like that. I love it because I used to show off my big hunt right now, especially when Morgan and I go thrifting, is I really want more formal gowns. I've told you guys, I really want to do a bridal cosplay shoot just because I think it would be cute. But I haven't been able to find like a great bridal dress at a thrift store yet. But I think that'd be fun. Yeah, Corey, I don't have a link for it yet because it's not set up yet. I don't have a command for it yet. It's worth a try. You really, really want people to pay me. They already have! Corey, they've already paid me a bunch of money. Quota hit. Stream over. Okay? Never once said chat was a... Why did you say chat is all Omegas? Why did you say that? No. Don't want to bring Omega lore into here. The first time that this happened, I was like, do not look up Omega lore. And like 7 people looked up Omega lore. And then they were like, I wish I hadn't looked up Omega lore. And I was like, this is on you. You were given a verbal prompt not to do that. Why are you spreading Omega lore in chat again? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's like the way that this works is we have me. It's like I own a restaurant, right? I own this restaurant. You all come to eat here at this restaurant. You're like paying me like for a monthly sub or like donating money to me. We have Corey, who is one of the servers, and the other mods. They're all the servers here, and they're like, you should try the donation platter where you donate money, you pay money to this restaurant. It's delicious. It's so lovely. They're just constantly trying to get you to pay money. They're like, oh, have you seen our dessert platter? Do you want an appetizer? Do you want another drink? You know, stuff like that. So we have like the mods doing that. They're all the waiters trying to like sell the stream to you because I don't prompt the donate command in chat. I'm not the one prepping it and using it. It's always the mods. And then, so I'm just the owner. I'm just like, oh, I hope people come by and spend a little money at my restaurant. That'd be fun. But there's like, but then we have other patrons. We have people who have already paid for their meal, like Nettles, who it's like, the waiters, the mods are like, ah, yes, very good selection. I'll be right back with that. And they walk away for 1 second. And then it's like Nettles is sitting at the table next to you, chat, and like taps you on the shoulder and is like, hey, you should try the Omega platter. You should try it. Oh, I don't know what the Omega platter is. What is happening?
No, this is a crayon.
Not. Who is Shadow Megas? Who would donate? Why would you donate under that name? Stop. Thank you for the 420. Thank you for the weeds. I do not want Omega lore in the chat. Okay, show of hands with a picture of. Thank you very much. Can we please get some, I guess, pride and emotes, hype spam in the chat? Jesus Christ! I don't want to talk about Omegas here. It wasn't me. Oh my God, Nettles, you're gonna I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna ban you to stop this. Nettles is just at the table next to you while you're trying to eat your sandwich. Just goes, hey, have you ever heard about, like, have you ever watched those videos on YouTube of, like, an antelope getting torn apart by cheetahs? And you're like, what? I'm trying to eat my grilled cheese. Yeah, but it's crazy how they do it, how they encircle the antelope and rip that antelope apart. That's what's happening right now. Have you ever heard of feet kinks? Like, that's what's happening. You're just trying to enjoy your dinner, and Nettles is sitting there whispering random shit into your ear, and you're like, I don't want to hear about that. I'm trying to eat. Vorchat again? Silver, hello. Well beyond Vorchat. I am crying, chat. You deserve to cry. You brought Omega stuff in here. I don't even want to know. Okay, those of you who don't, okay, another PSA. Legitimate PSA. If you do not know what Omega stuff is, this has come up multiple times in chat. Jesus God. Thank you, Banana Moon Puppy, for the fart. Legitimate PSA. Do not look up Omega lore. Do not. Because I'm going to get hit with a deluge of freaking comments in chat again. Oh, I just looked it up. Why did you make me look it up? I didn't. I literally told you to do the opposite. It's not my fault. You have oppositional defiant disorder. And you went and you were like, oh, I'm going to do it now because I'm really curious. Don't do it. Don't look up Omega lore. Do not look up Omega lore. Like, yeah, Alpha, Beta, and Sigma lore, yes, are all part of the same universe to a degree, but do not look up Omega lore. Do not look it up. And then bring it back here and go, oh my God, I looked it up. Why did you make me? I didn't make you do shit. I did not make you do shit. I'm telling you, don't look it up. I will continue to stay blissfully ignorant. Brookie's safe move. It's a very safe move. I love coming in mid-chaos and helping make more chaos. I think Nettles alone set the fuse for, like, a comically large amount of TNT. It's like Wile E. Coyote's scheme, where it's like there's this gigantic wall, like an entire wall built out of TNT stacks. And Nettles just lit the fuse on it and then waited for it to explode right in my face. Jasper is here. Hello. Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm too curious for my own good. Oh, Savvy, good luck to you. Good luck to every brain cell you have to not take the most severe psychic damage. Why, of all the things, though, Omega lore? It's pain. So anyway, I think chat immediately broke the promise you were about to ask us to make. Chat, never go up the cursed stuff that people bring here. Save yourselves, be smart like me, and don't go look up things. Yeah. For the love of God. Yeah. I must be part of this lore because...
Oh God, I looked it up, my eyes wide.
Guys, I'm This stream, like 30 minutes ago, we were talking about everyone feels so good here. We all feel so accepted here, so nice here. This stream, like 30 minutes ago, we were talking about that stuff. 30 minutes ago. Thank you for the $1 laundry. Yeah, you looked it up. That was on you. That's on you. I do not want people, though, like a year from now being like, oh yeah, Brian, I forgot until recently, but like this was the gateway to Omega lore for me. I don't want that to be the reputation. Why is that the why are you planting those seeds in this garden? It's like, yeah, we have this beautiful rose garden here. So fragrant, so nice. By the way, now there's a sign that says public bathroom that points to the roses where people can just go and pee on the roses. Is it from anywhere off the street? Like that's what's happening by being like, oh yeah, Brian's, yeah, it was weird. I didn't know anything about this thing called Omega lore, and so I went to a Girbeagly stream, and then she said, don't look it up, but my curiosity got the better of me, and now I'm an Omega. Please don't clip that, by the way. Oh my God. Brian Review taught me Omega lore, and his chat told me I'm. It's kind of, I mean, it's a little bit hand in hand, but like, no, not. Jesus God. I won't lie. One of the. Don't clip it. No, stop. Yeah, the garden has started growing poisonous plant. The garden intentionally is now growing poison ivy in one corner of it. To make you feel better, I will remind you that you introduced me to Genshin and Critical Role. Not all things we learn about end up this way. There's a little bit of good that balances out the evil. Chaotic High, what a time for you to join. Speaking of what Bree was saying, I will say this. So one of my favorite chat, I'm lightheaded. You should have been lightheaded sooner so that I could have avoided this conversation with the rest of chat. Speaking of the submissive and breedable joke, one of the funniest things that the website knowyourmeme.com did, which, by the way, if you guys don't know your meme, it's basically like great for boomers like me. When I see a new meme on the internet, I look it up there because I'm like, I don't know what that meme is. I'm going to look it up. Oh, that's what that means. Knowyourmeme.com did an interview with, if you guys do not know Finster, the streamer who is regularly femme presenting and has like a sub goal to be in girl mode for months at a time straight, got interviewed because he became the face of the submissive and breedable meme on knowyourmeme.com. And you can look that up, and it's actually a great interview and very funny. But what a hilarious timeline we live in. Like, truly. Love Know Your Meme from my boomer ass. May, let's go. Yeah, it's a great resource. It's free. What was Brian going to ask chat to do while he was away? Hose themselves off in the backyard, apparently. Also, why Omegaverse? Lumi, don't ask questions coming in here. I didn't start this. I actually, every single time the Omegaverse has come up in the shot, I've tried to steer chat away from this shit. It's free real estate. At least the consolation I have anytime I make a mistake is I didn't bring up the unmentionable lore in chat. Squibbles, you're fine. Again, it was just more of like a general reminder to people, especially because you're a little bit newer here. You might not be familiar with that. I wasn't mad at you or anything like that. No, it was just more of a reminder. I'm sorry if my tone of voice comes off as flat. I'm very tired tonight. But you are absolutely fine. It's always wonderful having you here in chat. No way I did it twice. No way I did it twice. Nettles. That's exactly what you did. Oh my god. Just I'm playing a game where I wash dirt off of a temple, a giant pyramid thing, and just listen to royalty-free chill jams in the background. This game is about cleaning. Yeah, this game is a visual representation of what I want to do to you, chat. I want to hose you down so you take a breather there. Why is there algae on the walls? You know. Algae just goes where it wants to these days. This ultra woke algae, it just goes where it wants, you know? Back in my day, algae stayed in the ponds. Girbeagly would point the power washer at the screen. This chat needs her brain scrub. What the heck? Nettles, thank you so much. Oh my god, thank you very, very much. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Chaotic. Chaotic, enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub badge. Enjoy ad-free viewing. Nettles, you're doing a lot. That's the word I'll use. But you know what it means. You know what it's code for. You're doing a lot, and that means I hope that you take a nice break and enjoy vibing as you continue to cause chaos in my chat to an unfathomable degree. When I first learned about the Omegaverse memes, this is the most I've said that phrase, by the way, I think, in my life. There was never a point I was like, I'm going to have to talk about this, like, live on stream. There's never a scenario. You could have given me, you could have been like, Brian, you have 8 million guesses to guess what will happen in your most cursed stream. And I'd be like, oh, we'll bring back poop quesadilla, like something weird's going to happen, I don't know. You would never have caught me guessing this. I'm not sorry, chat. I'm in pain. Thanks for the support through the almost year to the community as well. Xana, it's so nice to have you here. Always here to support you. Oh my god. Always so proud of you. Genuinely. Thank you so much for hanging out. Not gonna lie, the first time I found out about the Omegaverse was in an old Tumblr. I wish I had... That is where that lore belongs. Like, it's at home on Tumblr. It should have stayed there. I'll say that. Would you have ever come up with eating candles because we did that one too? No. I would not have. The number, I wish has to be someone out there knows that, I don't know. There's a running tally of the amount of times I've said, hey chat, don't do this thing. And then you guys have immediately run off and done it. Chat brings a certain, I'm a really bratty 15-year-old energy to chat that I just don't like. That I don't vibe with. That I'm like, stop! This is for your own good. I promise you. I know that people say this to you, but good Lord.
He only likes her because she's old. She's probably like 25!
That was supposed to go with my sub message, but thanks again. Lol.
Nettles, did it? It originated in Supernatural. I would believe you at this point. I don't even know. I haven't done enough research into it, and I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm not gonna. You can Google it. Sure, chat. You can Google it. Fine. I clearly can't fucking stop you. So good luck to all of you who do that. Also, Zana, thank you so much for the 23 months, and thank you to Max for those long-term subs to other members in the community. Thank you again for being here. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, Xana. We support the hell out of you every step of your journey. I do be a brat, but add 15 years on. It's the best way to be a brat, you know? You take that bratitude through the rest of your life. Be a rebel. Question things. Oh my God, when we were at the New York State Fair, there was this display that was out. We were in this area where they had a lot of signs that were like, please don't touch the animals. And what ended up happening was, wait, why was that deleted? Wait, why did that get deleted? That was actually educational. That is a lot. That one should have stayed there. That's okay. We don't do the baby gloving thing here anymore. People are allowed to bring up some pretty cursed shit. That is okay. I'll read it out as the punishment for me. All right. Nettles wrote, okay, some of you are going to learn against your will here what the Omegaverse is. Omegaverse, also known as A/B/O. So if you see that abbreviation, good luck. An abbreviation for Alpha, Beta, Omega. I cannot believe that in 2023 I'm reading out Omegaverse lore in my chat. God, what I'll do for views. Is a subgenre of a speculative erotic fiction and originally a subgenre of erotic/fan fiction. It sure is. And honestly, that is lacking a lot of the details of what we could have really gone into. Tributed to the fandom surrounding the American television series Supernatural as a fusion between werewolves and the male pregnancy subgenre of erotic fanfiction. Oh my fucking God. Oh, the internet. Welcome to the internet. Please have a look around. Jesus fucking Christ. J Rose, yes, that is the thing. No, I know this. Morgan, I know this. But a bunch of chat just learn against their will. I didn't want to look around. Chat, part of what we talked about. The baby gloves are off. I do not baby glove you all anymore. It is up to you to determine if you want to hang out in these streams or not anymore. That is this homework? God, no. There will not be a quiz. It's not of interest to me. I'll be the first. Oh my God. Good reference. Morgan and I have been on a very Bo Burnham's inside kick. Again. Oh my God. What have I joined to? Nothing, Petrie. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's... God. I'm only being re-educated. The re-education, re-brainwashing program has begun. You will be someone who is a denizen of the ultra-woke Tumblrites. Pick your pronouns now, and the hair dye color you would like to be represented by. This is Biden's America. It's Jover for you. Supernatural is the only fandom I ever wrote fan fiction from. Not about the... I love the disclaimers there. That's like, but not about the Omegaverse. Not even I touched that stuff. You should tell us how you met Siggy again. I'm sorry, chat. You can't be saved. We can't time travel back yet. We can't. I'm sorry. Anyways, med check it. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Save us. Chat, I'm getting rid of Lost. How's that for a change in topic? It served its purpose. It's going. What about what Siggy story? I retold the story about how we met Siggy, how Morgan and I adopted him, and how he wasn't up for adoption when we first met him, and it was by complete chance that we saw him again and ended up adopting him. He's my boy. He's my big guy. Because I was talking about, so those of you who missed this, which I know things have been super busy lately, so please don't feel bad about missing streams or anything. Just as the way the world is. Those who don't know, Morgan and I are going to be gone over the course of Monday through Friday. We're taking a little birthday. For Morgan's birthday, I surprised her with a trip. 5-day trip in Toronto, one of her favorite Canadian cities. It's right over the border from us, pretty much. So we're going to Toronto, which is going to be great. It's sort of like a birthday / combination 15-year anniversary trip together. And we're going to have a lot of fun exploring the city and just relaxing and hanging out there. And everyone who's donated money and subs and stuff tonight has funded our dinner funds and our snack funds. And I'm going to try to get, fun little videos and short form content and social media content up about a lot of what we do there. But yeah, we're gonna be gone for a few days until Friday. So we'll see you guys. When we get back, we'll miss you. But I was talking about how I have a codependency even when I go out for groceries, leaving Sig. And I love him so much, so being gone for 5 days is gonna be very hard for me, if that makes sense. You can tell them the first time we left Sig alone, he ate a hole through a plastic makeup case to eat all the Hershey Kisses I had there straight out of the wrapper and then pooped it all out. Yeah. I've also told the story about... So when we got Sig, he was very feral. You guys don't know? The vibes were something, but it was fun hanging out for a bit. Hope you enjoy the Toronto trip. Wow, I said that like an American. The Toronto trip is how I should say it. Have to head out, have to head out. Take care, McCory. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you very, very much for being here. Thanks for being the only mod, by the way, since all the other mods are grounded. Nettles, what? You're going to be extra grounded. You're going to be grounded even when I get back, Nettles. This will not make up for your transgressions. You will forever be known as the ultimate transgressor. Thank you very, very much for giving a sub to May. May, enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub badge, enjoy the ad-free viewing. Can we get some hype and some pride in the chat, please? Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Nettles, why are you always gifting subs? That's a weird question. Corey, you're ultra grounded. You're not allowed to participate in the pizza party that Brookie's throwing in the attic for the mods when I leave and leave you locked up there. You're not gonna. As AFK, yeah, you got a gifted sub, which is so nice. Love that I am the ultimate transgressor for gifting subs and not the last. Definitely not for the last 30 minutes. What possibly could have happened? Oh my god. What activated tonight? Like, genuinely, what happened tonight? Oh, God. I don't even know. There's something I wanted to friggin'... Guys, I've told you this story about when... Yeah, Sig had a steel stomach when we adopted him because, again, he was rescued from being a dumpster cat. So he ate trash frequently to survive, and he was strong enough, he was hardy enough to survive. Yo, what the heck, Silver?
Lesbians?
Thank you so much. That's really, really nice. Thank you for giving us up to Case also streams. Case, if you're here, you better make sure you're saying thanks to Silver. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub badge. Silver, thank you very, very much. Thanks for your periodic med checks as well for chat. You've caught a ton of people with those, and they've helped a lot of people remember to take their vitamins and supplements and meds. Probably helped people a lot. So thank you. Chat close to hype train? No. I was doing my job, Brian. You were not. You were not at all. Return to your post. Thank you so much, everybody. You are very kind, everybody. But please, no one ever feel pressured to like activate a hype train or give or anything like that. You guys are literally giving your time, hanging out with me. we vibe. I'm about to, like, finish this pyramid level, too. Isn't that exciting? This took me, like, 4 straight days of playing this dang game. Finally, someone let me out of my cave. No, sorry. Every time someone just says finally, it activates the gorilla's brain. Story with Sig. Oh, yeah. So, I think that, some of you probably haven't heard this one. But Sig, because he was a dumpster cat, survived on trash before they found him for the shelter. And one of the things that he did when we first got him was he broke into our pantry a lot. There's a cricket in your apartment. That's the freaking worst thing in the world. I hate that. I hope you find it. We'll sometimes get crickets in our basement. Terrible. Because Sig's too lazy to track them down and get them. And it's just the worst thing to hear that chirping all day long from our own house. Hold up, I know that's a command. Wait, what's a command? Oh my god. 3434 pets for Siggy Mans? Let's go. So very chaotic, I've missed it here. Well, thank you for hanging out. It is a little bit more chaos than I expected for a random chill power watch stream before I leave for a few days, before I abandon y'all. That's what's happening. I'm abandoning you all. I have to hide food wrappers because Apollo pulls them out of the trash and eats them. Yeah, that's like what Siggy does, except so one of the things he did when we first got him is he broke into our pantry one day and he managed to, I had a bunch of full-size Snickers bars in there. Because I love candy bars, as you know. Abandoning me, just Savvy kid, no! Oh my god. Listen, Savvy, sometimes when I cosplay, chat says I'm mommy, so now you're abandoned by your mommy as well. It was mean. No, that's terrible. Chat's getting a whole week of chaos out. Oh my god, that's so true, Sandy. Here's the thing. Anyway, Chaotic Cat as well. I had these full length feature films inside our pantry. Full size candy bars. And I had some Snickers bars, which I was a big fan of at the time. I was eating a bunch of them. And Siggy broke into the pantry and ate an entire Snickers bar, wrapper and all. Except because he ate the entire wrapper along with the candy bar, which I still don't know how he managed to do that. The next day in his litter box, there was a he did his deed. He had a little bit of a kitty poop, except that it was wrapped in the Snickers wrapper, so it looked like he just shit out an entire Snickers bar. It was the grossest thing in the world. We were so, like, mortified. We're like, how did you do this without dying? First of all, you actual trash cat. And second of all, why did it come out this way? What the hell? Well, yeah, we didn't even know he ate it. We had no idea he had eaten it until we found it in the litter box. We were like, dude, you pooped out a Snickers bar, but it's actually just your poop in the Snickers wrapper. You're gross, dude. Poor Siggy. No, poor us. Glad the chocolate didn't make him sick. Yeah, we were really worried because we were like, oh my god, if he ate chocolate, he's going to get, like, really, really sick. Nope. He's a tank. He can eat anything and not get sick. It's really impressive, honestly. I get more sick than he does eating things. My tummy gets put more off than he does. I don't know where he even found it. We didn't even Snickers. I had it, I think, from, like, Halloween or something in there. Because I was going through, like, a candy bar phase. Posture check? Oh, I need one of those. Thank you, Silver. Actually, that's good. Ooh. I didn't do my stretches today, and I am now, as a result, very stiff, chat. Try to point this out. As an adult, to other adults, start stretching now. Promise you. Reminds me of a cat we had a few years back who tore a hole in a bag of Hawaiian rolls and chewed up the tops of some of the rolls. Yeah. Mischief makers. We had Sig do that to a loaf of bread, and then he latched on like a bear trap, and we were trying to pull it out of his mouth. Again, this was back when he was really feral. He doesn't even go for human food anymore. It's so funny. And he was like, "Arrgh!" And like, but he wasn't mad at us. He just wanted the food. He thought the food was trying to escape. Because again, he never bites us. He never growls or hisses at us. Doesn't swipe at us, scratch at us. He's the most gentle giant in the world. The best boy. Paulo steals loaves of bread. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Nettles. Reminds me of a cat we had a few years back. Wait, I just read that one. My mom was so confused because we've never had a cat do that before. Some of them are just crafty little gremlin monsters. Chocolate tends to be more problematic for dogs than for cats, but of course always keep an eye. Oh, I didn't know that. I do just try to keep them from eating anything cats are sensitive to even. My cat didn't really eat anything crazy, but he loved drinking toilet water and then peeing on my head later on. Peeing on your head? Why did you mention that so casually? What the hell? Once he said, I'm returning this to you, by the way. I'm drinking the toilet water and returning the pee to you. Once my grandma's old dog stole a loaf of bread and buried it in the garden, but it was wrapped, and she took it so gently that it was fine and usable after. What the hell? What kind of bread was that? Holy shit. I think Apollo does, because he found an abandoned apartment, so food insecure. Oh. Plinko used to pee on my pillow when he was mad at me. Yeah, but not when you didn't you'd have your head peed on it. You'd wait until we would leave. You'd get mad that we were gone, and then you would pee on the pillow. We'd come home and go, oh my god, the pillow is covered in pee. My cats will sometimes try to lick off our plates after we eat if we don't rinse them right away, and every time it's like panic mode. Yeah, some are like really into human food, but Sig has just always been like, nope, I want more cat food. I want more cat treats. I want that stuff. I don't want your weird human food. It sucks compared to my stuff. He would wait so I'd lay down on it. He was a mean boy sometimes, but he was such a sweetie. It's only because he loved us so much, though. I love Plinky so much. My childhood cat once peed on me. Cats can be so vindictive, I gotta say. My cat's obsessed with any kind of juice. If he knows I have a glass, he'll attack me. Juice? That's a weird one. Well, cats like fruit. That's weird. I mean, I saw a cat on TikTok eating watermelon recently. It just like went absolutely feral for watermelon. Was like, like chewing on it. Which was kind of cute. One of my childhood cats got really senile in her 20s and would pee. Oh my god, all the way into the 20s though. She was just old and not her best, but she went peacefully in her sleep, had a long life full of love. That's all we can do is offer them as much love as we can. My old cat's version of a manicure is toilet water. Wait. My old cat's version of a manicure is toilet water, pee, and then trying to claw up my scalp afterwards. We were so kind to him as well. Some are just chaos gremlins, like I said. Cocoa Beans will pee on my blankets if I don't scoop his litter box in time. He's like, hey, my bathroom's dirty. I know I'm complaining to management, is what he's doing. Joey's just an attention seeker. He lays on my face when I don't give him attention. That's so cute. Yeah, that's what Plinko used to do, is like lay right on our heads and stuff. Our faces. But, Sig does that every now and then. Like, he just moos really loud when he feels like he's not being paid enough attention to. Like, we were looking at the cows at the state farm yesterday, and we were like, hey, these cows are just Sig. He's a big moo cow cat. Tracer must have lived near a pizza place when she was on the streets. She does everything possible to get some at any chance. Oh my god, her favorite food's pizza. That's so cute. What the hell? Today is Monday, which means Gandalf gets to lick a graham cracker. Oh my god, I love that. I do love the Gandalf licking a graham cracker TikToks. They're so cute. Also a very picky eater. He doesn't even like wet cat food. Wild. Wow, Joey, come on. That's like every cat's favorite. Actually, Sig was denying us, like we were like, oh, we bought this like fancy wet food for him the other day. We gave it to him and he didn't want to eat it at all. And we were like, dude, what the hell? Denied us the satisfaction of the gift we gave him. Kind of sad. There were shenanigans with my burger order being misheard, but I'm back with Whataburger. Welcome back, Liz. I hate when there's issues like that, but I hope that they were able to fix it up easy. They're probably getting slammed is my guess, right? Because Whataburger's so good, so tasty, gets busy. When I embroider, we will come and lay on my hoop mid-switch and be like, nope, you're done now. It's me time. Pay attention to me. Boy. Kitties. I love cats. They're so cute, but they are absolutely some of the weirdest animals that have ever been created in the whole world, and we love them for it. Pro tip, the cat name Mowgli is cute, however, it will make... Wait. The cat named Mowgli is cute, however, it will make the cat chaotic. Certain names... Totally could see it making a cat wacky. But the big thing that really makes cats wacky, orange cat energy. Orange cat energy is like a weird drug inside of their DNA. They're wild. Fun-size apex predators, they really are, though. It was remade right. What else is meant? Oh my god, chat. We might be at the end here. I can't believe this. All this work finally paying off. The most satisfactory ding of all time is about to happen. With this place getting finished. Hell yeah. Joey's an orange cat. He's a menace. Oh my god. Paul's a black cat with no brains in his head. It's all completely empty. Oh. Cute. That's a good combo, though. That's the Halloween color cats. I love that. Very, very cute. Said I love you to an orange cat at my auntie's once, and he just opened his mouth and tried to jump to where I was with failure. He ripped my pants. That is very orange cat energy. Unbelievably orange cat energy, honestly. Very typical. Blinko had, like, some of the wackiest zoomies. He was a very funny boy. And then, like I said, Ashley's, my friend Ashley Robato's cat, Yugi, reminds me a lot of Blinko and how he cuddles and shows affection, but also how just unbelievably random he is. Having Torty / Calico will bring extra dice rolls to your cat. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Torties and / Calicos can absolutely be a handful. I have twin ginger cats. I named one Fred and the other George. One day Fred disappeared. That's sad. Very sad. Love that, though. Joey Chestnut is definitely an orange cat's name. Yeah, no, absolutely. If you named a cat Joey Chestnut, it's got to be an orange cat. For sure. 100%. I'll agree with you on that one. Oh my god. Wolfer, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. How was your stream? What were you doing? Welcome on in, raiders. Make sure you're reading the rules of the community so you don't get timed out. We're about to finish this map in Power Wash Sim. I'm really excited because I've been working on it a while. Well, welcome. There's apparently new like bonus levels in this game too, which is great. So, welcome on in, raiders. How was Wolfer's stream? Hope it was fun. Oh, I gotta be done here in a moment. This has gotta be done. No, I'm finishing this one. Is this Joey's original name from the shelter and it became just Joey? Wait, that is Joey's original name? Was Joey Chestnut? That's so funny. Joey or Joseph or Doduf or Joey. Oh my god. Listen. When you have a cat, you have to have at least like 6 names that are not their actual name. Like, that's Sig. I call him Moo Cow Cat. I'm like, Moo Cow Cat, come here. I call him like, Smelly dude. That's a big one. I just call him, I go, smelly dude, smelly guy. I could walk into the room and I like celebrate it. I'll be like, smelly guy, you're here. Mr. Boy is a big one that I call him a lot. Got a million nicknames. Sigums the cat. That's a good one. That one's slightly based off of, if you guys remember, Diggums the frog from Sugar Smack cereal from back in the day. That's what Sigums the cat is based off of, is like Diggums the frog. I call Paco Papo all the time. There you go. I love giving my cats so many nicknames. Right? It's so fun to do because eventually they learn and they start responding to them. Like I could be like, Mr. Dude, Mr. Guy. What are you up to, Mr. Boy? Hello, Mr. Boy. You look so handsome today. And Sig would like run up and be like at me. Well, he doesn't do that. He'll go. I'll go like that. I just remembered for some reason this morning you were near the top of my DMs list on Discord, but no messages or friend requests between us. What? Discord, a lot of people were like, Discord is getting like weird lately. Is doing funky stuff like that, where like people are just like showing up in like suggested friends lists and like DMs and stuff. Very weird. I'm here now. How's it going? Welcome, Wolfer. How was your stream? Welcoming you in. Thank you for the raid. That was really nice. My dog's nicknames? Yeah, any pets. Got lizards, birds, whatever, you know? I call my cat Raiderette, sassy, because my gods, does she have sass and attitude? As she should. She's a cat. Discord better not pull a Skype. I hope they never do, because Skype was went down in flames pretty quickly for many, many reasons. Wait, is there stuff beneath this guy? No, there's not. It's like, if that's there, I'm gonna be so angry. Where? Okay. There's like very small smidgens of dirt here. Are hard to notice. I actually have to pay attention to the game. Why? It's good. Just did a long as heck spooky scary Sunday theme tonight. So ready to leave my viewers to you? Well, thank you. I hope that went well. I hope that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for the raid. Skype log-off sound haunted you? It was a weird noise. Skype had weird sound effects. They were not pleasing to the brain, I have to say. Like, getting a Skype call, like, gave me anxiety. It's like the sound it made. Sometimes if you accidentally open a message window without intending to send a message, the window might sometimes stay open under DMs. Interesting. I didn't know that. I don't send that many people DMs on Discord. I'm not on it super often, but I check the server a lot. I check our server a lot. And then I'm part of a couple voice acting servers where I get private auditions and casting calls and stuff. So I'm on it for that, but I don't really use it throughout the day very much. But we do have a really chill Discord server that if you like how chill it is in these streams, minus the Omegaverse talk, you'll probably enjoy our Discord server, you know? Server I recommend getting to know her. It's fun over there. It's very, very laid back. It's very chill. And it's a more reliable way to get notifications that I'm going live here on Twitch, because we have a bot that most of the time, not today, but most of the time pushes out when I'm live, which is really cool. The mod setup, so thank you to the mods, specifically Corey for doing a lot of our bot research over there. Servers and DMs often act like I've read them before I even know the source. That's so weird, yeah. Discord has been doing a couple weird things. Skype's still a thing? Oh no, absolutely not. It's like the Facebook of like private messaging services now. The only people I know who still reference Skype are typically pretty boomery. No offense if you use it for like work or something, but like there's a reason everyone abandoned it for other things. I don't think I opened up messages to you, but who knows if I rolled over on my phone and tried to sleep message you? It could be. Could be. Oh god, Facebook. Facebook is a place. I'm gonna hunt down this cricket. Holy shit, it's loud. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. That is annoying. Crickets truly are such a blight sometimes. Like, I like hearing crickets in, like, a, you know, a wooded area. Late at night, there's, like, a little bit of, like, a bonfire going or something. Backyard fire pit. Sipping on, like, a beer. Or, well, I can't even drink beer anymore, but, like, sipping on a beverage, a White Claw or something. Just vibing under the stars. I like hearing a couple field crickets then. In my house? Absolutely not. Get the hell out. This is not your house. I'm back from Lurk with Bagel. Welcome back. Only known one type of person to still use Skype, and they're generally not great. Yeah, they typically are strange. I haven't used Facebook in years. Even then, I barely even used it. Same, Chaotic. Same. I'm not big into it. It fell behind very quickly, technology-wise. Just did not move quick enough in producing, like, its resources it used, and wasn't intuitive. It was very, very clunky interface and stuff. I generally only used to use Skype to meet online friends. That's fair. Used to have a big community over there. So, yeah. Use it to support family and keep up on birthdays? Yeah, I think that's a majority of people who just, like, log on once a year. That's me. I'll leave it. I have it just to occasionally see what a, like, friend's doing or family member or something. But very rarely, because most of the time I'm like, I'll just shoot them a text. You know? Or they're on other social medias. To tell you how long Tess and I have known each other, when we were first getting to know each other, it was mostly over Skype. And it wasn't until early in our relationship, like first year, we started using Discord. Yeah. Listen, a lot of the content creator friends I have, we were a Skype gang, including Ethan. Because the way that we originally started talking was he tried to friend me on Skype, and I was like, I don't want to be friends with a child. And then over time, I was like, all right, whatever. We'll do some, like, YouTube videos together. That's all it will be. And now we can't get rid of each other, you know? So, Sam T, I've seen so many videos of camel crickets. No freaking thank you. I do not want anything to do with those things. They're gross. I grew up being told that the sound of crickets keeps scorpions away. I have no idea if there's any truth to that Halloween. That's the first I've ever heard of that. I also don't know that many facts about crickets, except that they get annoying if they're in your, like, home. It's in my bedroom portion of the apartment. Oh, no. At least you've isolated where it might be. Sometimes take memes from Facebook. That's an acceptable thing to do. Steal memes from Facebook because there's a 9 out of 10 chance that they were stolen from somewhere else on the internet and then reposted without credit to Facebook. You know? So just steal them back. Tis the way, comrades. Our memes. What, like, literally, what possibly still needs to be washed on this damn thing that is preventing this from being marked as complete? It's like one tiny speck of dust here. This. Oh, cool. Wow. There we go. Okay. Oh my god, this place is so huge that it's gonna... Oh my god, what needs to be done? Might be a Mexican myth. Yeah, I've literally never heard that, but I also would trust people in Mexico more. Mexican families more. Because they deal with scorpions more than I have to. Moved some things around and it stopped chirping, but I didn't find it. Oh my god, it's hiding, it's moving. To strike from a different location. Facebook's the only way I can find pictures of my uncle, but yeah, I don't use it that often. Yeah, it's just not my place. I blocked a lot of people on it, like people where I'm like, yeah, I don't want to deal with you and your stupid thoughts. You don't seem nice. That goes for friends from high school, that goes for family, people from college even. I'm like, nah, I don't want to deal with you anymore. I get to deserve my own peace. Actually surprised I haven't heard crickets this whole summer because I know last year it was pretty bad. I've heard them a bunch. Like Morgan and I will go look at like stars or the moon sometimes out like in our front yard when it's really late at night. And there's a lot of crickets out then. It's been nice. It's been very, very nice. Atrium inner ceiling. What the hell is that? What are you talking about? Wait, I saw something. I heard something. Atrium alcove wall trim. Atrium floor ceiling? Centerpiece? Is it this? Oh, it is this thing. Okay. All this stuff is like barely, oh my god, it's like barely dirty anymore. Like, where's the dirt? What do you mean? What am I cleaning, game? Where's the actual dirt? I'm being gaslighted. We had a late season cicada surge last week, and they're fucking oh my god, yeah, I can imagine. Oh my god, late season, wild. Okay. I don't post and I don't read anyone else's posts on Facebook. That's the way to be. I haven't posted on Facebook in like a million years. I know Morgan is witchy-ish. Does she ever tell you fun facts about the moon or anything? You don't have to go into detail by any means. She does. Yeah, she tells me all sorts of stuff. She's, you know, teaches, like, sometimes I'll be like, I don't know what that, she'll be like, oh, you're this sign in astrology. I'll be like, I don't know what that means. And she'll explain it to me, and then it goes in one ear, and it normally goes out the other, but mainly just because my ADHD. I try to remember. It's just not, it's like trying to learn a foreign language for me, though. So, every now and then, sure. With all the talk about social media, though, can I just ask why the age limit is still as low as 13 on most? Squeebles, I feel ya, because that's the thing. Yeah, that's it. That's the thing. Maybe less late season than a shift from one species to another, I don't know. It's so weird. Like, it is so interesting that we as humans have figured out, like, the spawning patterns of a lot of bugs, and then sometimes they're like, here's a curveball, LOL. A very random question, but when does everyone eat dinner? That is a random question. Morgan and I are pretty late dinner eaters. We'll eat dinner at, like, 8 or 9 p.m. normally. Every now and then we'll get a early dinner in on, like, the normal dinner rush time, 7:30. Normally, if we're like doing a date night, especially, we'll do it like earlier. So, yeah. Judge and Jury 69, welcome. Thank you for the follow. We have the spawn eggs for all the animals. I literally do not know what part of this it's telling me needs to be washed more. Entrance wall also? Are you freaking kidding? It's like tiny ass little dust specks, dude. This, oh my god, Jesus. I didn't get any of this up here. See, this one makes sense in my brain. This is, oh, all of this counts as entrance wall. I see. All of this counts. Alright. A little bit fucking weird, if you ask me. Dirt jump scare? That was one. Mother Nature went bleh at me. I went, oh shit. I have more work to do. I'll do what must be done. Where? Brother! Brother! Snap into a Slim Jim, brother. Where? 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 There's one. Oh, it's all along this corner. Of course. Place I would never look. Where I have 80 different HDs. Okay. Where in this shit, though, Like, I feel like it's going to be, like, up here on this, the lip of this. Oh, yeah. There we go. Wild dirt has appeared. Top beam slashing. Yeah, it does. It means there's dirt on here because I highlighted it in the menu. But it's just finding the dirt is kind of hard sometimes. Have a great night making chaos. I mean, being totally innocent. Nettles, take care. Thank you again for your support. Morgan and I will think of you fondly, and obviously all the conversations we had tonight will be thought of fondly as well when I am enjoying poutine in Canada tomorrow. Thank you so, so much. Have a wonderful rest. Take care. Thank you. Thank you for being here. You're always appreciated. Genuinely. Alright, what the hell, dude? What the hell, dude? There we go. Did it. Okay. What else? Atrium murals. So some of these. Some of these. This one. Oh, I see the dirt up here. Oh, I see. It's so fair, game. Totally understandable. There we go. Beautiful. What other one? Entrance figurehead. Okay. That's this way. That's this way. Appreciate all the answers. I wanted to check if I'm a weirdo for the time I eat. Here's my thing I keep telling you, J Rose. I hope that this helps instill some confidence in you. You don't gotta compare yourself to anybody else. Who cares if someone calls you a weirdo? If you do things your way and it makes you feel comfortable, that's what should matter the most. If someone else is bothered by how you enjoy yourself, they're the weird one for paying more attention to other people than minding their own damn business. You're doing just great. You're doing just fine. You can eat whenever the hell your heart desires. Pyramid gem? What the hell is that? Is that this up here? Gem. What are you friggin' talking about, game? Every now and then my side of... Oh, okay. Gem? Shell feature. I don't know what the hell the gem is. What are you friggin' talking about, game? Every now and then my side of DFW gets Spider Rain. Oh, God. That's a nightmare. That is... No, thank you. I am, like, really, really, really okay with not having to deal with that. Oof. I'm gonna go make some chicken nuggies. Oh my god. That is what I might eat after this stream, if I'm gonna be honest. Some chicken nuggets. I like them. Gem? What are you talking about? What are you freaking talking about? It would probably help if I highlighted this, by the way. Pyramidian gem. I don't see anything glowing in here. Is there like a secret thing I missed? I'm gonna go make some chicken. Wait, I already read that. Are they dino nuggies? The best kind, right? Sarah, welcome back. Hi. Sarah, oh wait, yeah. Hey, Sarah, you missed this conversation. I was asking chat. So, Morgan and I, one of the things we're gonna do is we're gonna do some cheeky nandos, right? We're gonna do some cheeky nandos, finally. Using your gift card you gave us. But, wait, this is the Pyramidian. So what's the gem on it? What are you talking about, game? This is the Pyramidian. So what's the gem? So, Sarah. I was telling chat my favorite poutines that I eat are smoked poutine, New York fries, and then I really like Pizza Poutine just because I like everything that Pizza does. Like everything that they make. They're yummy. That said, where else should I be trying poutine in Toronto? Harvey's? Someone else said Harvey's was bad poutine. Wait, Harvey's is the one I didn't have. That's right. Someone told me that Harvey's isn't that good. So it is good? Depends on the location. Okay. Okay. Poutine these nuts. I will try Harvey's then. That will go on the list to try. I've been Googling poutine franchises in Canada and can't find much beyond the big ones. Pretty sure every fast food joint has a poutine, and honestly, a battle of the fast food poutines would be interesting. That would be fun to do, honestly. I will do that. I'm going to eat as much poutine as I can. Don't you guys worry. I think... Wait, if I think of any of these places after stream, I will scream at you. Okay, yes. That would be perfect. In the food channel on the Discord, yes. Could the gem be the very top of the edge? Oh! What the fuck? Why did, when I yelled, I sounded like I was a 98-year-old man. Also, why is this plane crashing? What the shit? I just shot it. Get out of here. What the fuck? I just went, oh! I didn't even scream like a normal person. I went, oh! What the fuck? So you had to get I had to get the rest of things done for it to appear? Is this more lore? I think it is. I also think I might have accidentally caused a plane crash by activating this thing. And then I tried to shoot the plane. What the shit, dude? Yeah, that's a big huh moment. I didn't even get jump scared like I normally do. Like, that jump scared me, but normally I'm like, oh! You know, like, make some weird noise like that. I went, ah! Like, I'm a 92-year-old man who just got out of his recliner to grab my daily pills. And my hip kind of hurt when I did it. Like, that's the noise I just made. Bro summoned the crashing gem. Little bro summoning gems. Her boomer power is activated. Yeah, there's just a preview of what I'm going to sound like later in my life. Because I refuse to do voice training. There we go. What the shit are you shooting at? Oh! 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 Okay, there's the UFO. I'm getting this one out. So, oh! Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh my god! What are we doing? So the airplane that we cleaned and the UFO I cleaned were trying to kill each other after I activated this, and then what the This is the most action and lore that this game has seen. Guys, we cleaned the Bass Pro Shop pyramid though. Oh my god. Did an okay job with that. I feel like I should be writing this all down. So much going on, right? Holy shit. You did it after you cleaned our ship. We went back. Okay. Okay. Sure. I don't know. The timeline got restored by me doing that, allegedly. Oh, wait! There's music. Better not get copyright claimed by Powerwash them. I'll be so sad. James Marsden, game director. Oh my god, not that one. Come on, settle down, everyone. Did I just beat Powerwash Sim campaign for the first time? Ooh, I like the song. I beat the game. We popularized, yes. Our community popularized. This was the end of the game. Yeah, I was probably the last person in the history of this game to actually beat it. We're watching all the lapses of yours? Oh my god, I think so. That is cute. That half-pipe level was one of my favorites. I loved that level, genuinely. First to play, last to finish. Just means I I appreciated it like a fine wine is what I did. Showing all my successes. Yay! Take that, imposter syndrome. Next time I feel like an imposter, I'm going to remember all the times that I drew the Among Us guy in the dirt of this game. This is cool. This is so weirdly nostalgic because a lot of these were during 2020 when things were just so different in the world. And then this game came along, and it really brought me a lot of like inner peace, like genuinely. I know that sounds dramatic, but for those of you who have like seen my recent YouTube video about like talking about like being diagnosed with PTSD and dealing with that, this game brought me a lot of inner peace during 2020 through now. It was really cool and nostalgic, honestly. This is really, really nice. I remember there are so many of these, too. Like, this is cool. So, a lot of you were here for some of these, too. There's, like, the bathroom that they changed into, like, a rave club or something. There's the carnival with all the rides. I was there for all of these. You were, Bree. Thank you. Thank you, anybody. Hey, there's some Korean names. Thank you to anyone who was here for a bunch of these. Oh, yeah, the Catmobile. This is so cool. This is so cute. That one took a long time because the Ferris wheel kept moving around. Seeing people go through these types of emotions seriously just makes me go. That's what I really love about things like interactive media, specifically like video games, is like it really does like bring back a lot of memories, and like you really get nostalgic, or you like really remember how you were feeling at the time, what you were going through, and what it helped with. And I love this. This is so cute, actually. It's just really fun. Again, this game, when I was going through a hard time, has done so much for me. Some of these are from before the player mod before the player mod was added, and now they're in it now. It's wild. Whoa! Little cutscene. Hey, that's some good clarinet. Oh. There's the cat! There's a missing cat with kittens! And these are all my customers saying thank you. Oh, what the hell? That was so surprisingly wholesome. That was really cute. What the fuck? That was actually so cute. Ah! The game has lore? Yes, it actually has a lot of lore. That was so cute. What the shit? I know there's bonus jobs. Oh my god. I haven't done any of these. There's plenty of content left. That was really cute. Oh shit, that got me at the end. Fuck. I didn't think the power washing game was gonna make me cry. Oh, that was so cute. This game, like, unironically means a lot to me. I bought this game on a whim in 2020. Or I think, no, they sent it to me. But I, like, applied for a game key in 2020. Because I was like, what a silly sounding game. What a funny thing it would be. Like a power washing simulator. Simulator games are normally wacky and silly and don't take themselves seriously. And you, like, break the physics and whatever. And, especially in 2020, when it was a time when, like, a lot of us were very isolated and alone. And we didn't really know what didn't know like what the world was going to become. This was just like a really nice way to interact with the community and like get to know all of you a little bit better. Like truly, thank you, Brie. That's really kind. Your eyes are just working out, Kia. So true. But this like, it really meant a lot to be able to like do this and have this peaceful place where we joke about things and we'd share each other's like life updates, but overall it was just about like very low-key vibes and trying to complete like just silly maps, and it was really, really peaceful for my brain that was going through like a very hard time at the time. So I hope those of you who feel the same way about it, you know, look forward to me doing like the bonus stuff, and that last cutscene there was like kind of a special thing. Like, thank you. Especially those of you who have been here for the past 3 years and watching me play this game. Never beating the campaign, always getting distracted by something else. Thank you. How dare you cut onions in my room as you stream this? It's not fair. I have that power as the streamer, you know? Not gonna lie, I'm actually feeling kind of sad. Like when we hit the end of the content, there was a, well darn, but now there's tears in my eyes because we did it. Like, yeah, we did it. We beat the campaign. And it will be great doing the bonus shoves, but like that was such a nice little way to wrap up everything, to see like the nostalgia of washing through stuff, and then to have like find the cat, like wrap up the lore. It's so fun. I freaking love this game. I really do. And I miss the game. Yeah, whenever I finish off the bonus stuff. The nice thing is they have so much DLC coming out. I think it will be okay. And I can always go back into free play, it looks like, and play through some of the older maps and do like challenge mode. I don't know. But I'm gonna really miss the campaign. That was really cute. It's really, really cool. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, oh yeah, DLC, yeah. The game lets us power wash our problems away. Yeah, truly though, like, you know, like shut off brain, hang out and vibe and know you're in good company, and you know, everyone's doing their best. It means in my campaign there's gonna be replays that have her in them. There's gonna be replays. You're gonna see it all. It's wild. Chat, I think this was a good way to just wrap things up here. It's a nice journey to visit from time to time these past few years. Journey doesn't end here since there are a lot of bonus things, but thank you for the Power Wash chats always. Some of the most fun and chaotic conversations. I'm glad to have been here for it. Honestly, like, thank you, Brookie, for being a part of all of it as well. Oh, Tess is in your replays? That's cute. I love that. It's wonderful. I did stream a little bit later than I wanted to, but mainly just because we had to beat the pyramid, you know? Had to beat that pyramid. I gotta get going. Morgan and I got an early journey tomorrow. We'll miss everybody. We will. It'll be rough to be away for like a week, but it will be a really good trip. And if you see me around Toronto, you know, feel free to say hi if you see us out in the wild. We're probably not going to do any like fan meetups or anything while we're out there, but who knows? And also, we're always willing to say hi to people if you happen to be like downtown while we're there. But we'll see you again Saturday, most likely. We'll probably be around Saturday, maybe Sunday at the earliest. We'll see. But thank you for giving us the opportunity to make content for you and take cool, fun little trips like the one we're about to go on. Anyone who, you know, gifted subs, donated any money, it will go towards the trip and us buying our dinners and snacks and all the Canadian snack food I talked about. That's like freaking S+ tier, freaking best god tier snacks in the world. Enjoy Toronto. Thank you. Enjoy your poutine and Wonder Bars and ketchup chips. Thank you. It's gonna be really fun. Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna get going. Probably not gonna raid because I gotta go do like a million things right now. Thank you, everybody. Man, I did not expect this to get emotional at the end here. Holy crap. What a game. What a truly special game. Whoa, wait, okay. Jason Sully, my boy, is playing The Sims 4. I've never seen him play The Sims 4. I can only imagine that that's a really, really funny thing to do. So let's rate him. Stick around, please. Stick around. Even if you can't stick around for the stream, like I'm not gonna be able to stick around. At least drop by long enough to drop the raid message, just so that we know a friend of mine appreciates him. He's playing Sims 4. That should be some great chaos to cap off your weekend here, everybody. From wholesome to curse to wholesome to curse to yeah, sheer emotions having it done, actually done it. It's wild. It was so fun. Thank you for sticking around, truly. Here, let me get a raid message going. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Some clever wordplay for the raid message. Truly no better send-off possible. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, seriously, for hanging out. Have a safe trip. Thank you, Fishing Cats. Again, we'll be raiding over there. Jason is a very energetic, very fun streamer. Perfect community to meet the blurst vibes that we have. Sometimes very wholesome over there, sometimes very cursed. You guys are going to love it over there if you've never been. Even if you got to bounce right away, like I said, like I'm going to have to at least drop by for the raid message, just so that I can let a friend of mine know that we really love and appreciate him. Yeah, Jason Sully. Quick good news, I got more boxes unpacked and can sit on my couch now. Let's go, Silver. That's got to be great. Have a place to relax. Anyway, chat, thank you so much, genuinely. This was a good stream. This was a really great stream. Thank you so much. Those of you who came in a little bit later as well, just as a heads up, I'm probably not going to be streaming Friday nights anymore. I'm probably moving those to Saturday early streams so that we can catch more of our Euro gang, people on different time zones who normally miss the streams. And also, just because a lot of people have stuff going on Friday night, it tends to be like a really busy night for especially the community. People are normally like, you know, and other streamers have like events those nights normally. People like to like wind down after the work week. So I think like doing like Saturday chill, like early evening type stuff has always been going really well and has been really fun. So I'm going to be moving Friday night streams to Saturday afternoon/evening streams moving forward. And that should be really fun. So I hope I get to see all of you on Saturday after my trip to give you all the updates. But I'm going to miss you all. Truly. Thank you so much for hanging. This was so great. This was a great send-off. Thank you. Hope you all... Wait. Start the raid. Please stay in the raid. Again, please support my friends. Yeah. Please, please, please. Here's the link for those of you who don't get pulled through automatically. But please join the raid. Please support my friend. Please, let's have a good showing for him. Thank you for the follows, bits, subs, resubs, gifted subs, donations, anything coming through. All of you are fantastic. Thank you very, very much. Guys, just make my world. Thank you. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for just being wonderful people, wonderful company, sharing your time. Hope that you all have an absolutely wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you again on Saturday. Thank you so much. Love each and every one of you so very much. Finger hearts as usual. I'm going to go ahead and start this raid here in a second. So please join the raid, everyone possible. You can dip out right after if you need to. Like I said, it happens. I'm going to probably have to do the same because I got a lot of work that I got to get done. But if you can at least be as kind enough to say hi to a friend of mine and let him know that we love him and his community, that'd be a very kind thing to do. All right, chat. See you over there. Thank you to those of you who stayed in the raid and are joining. You got to click through with the shout-out link that I put in. We'll see you there. Okay? Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. See you again Friday or Saturday. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.